Yes, sir. We are here tonight. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So, the Brooklyn Nets hang on tonight. They make a statement against Giannis and the Bucks. So, let me send out. Let me send this out. What's going on, One True? What's up, King Jeffrey? Yeah, Brooklyn made a statement tonight. Everybody been talking about they ain't beat nobody, they ain't play nobody. They played somebody. Now, do y'all believe me that the problem was Steve Nash? Now everybody's starting to see this. Everybody is starting to see, you know what? Steve Nash was a problem. He was. At least one team in New York with scrub, man. Your boy's gonna be all right. The choke didn't always play good in the regular season. Now, how the game started off, it was very interesting. To break it down, I go by the team stats. I don't go by the individualism. First quarter, the Nets jumped out 36-29. They outscored the Bucks. They won the first quarter. Second quarter, the Nets had 24. The Bucks had 18. Third quarter, the Bucks came back. They got a lot of help from the refs tonight. The Bucks were getting bailed out on a lot of stuff, but this is the difference between having a Nash and a Vaughn. I'm going to break it down to you. Third quarter, the Bucks won 28-25. Fourth quarter, the Nets won 33-25, and 118-100 was the final score. So, field goal percentage, 44% for the Bucks, 50% for the Nets. Good game. 3-pointers, 37 attempts by the Bucks. They only made 9. Nets shot 32 attempts and made 14, so they were 44% compared to the Bucks 24. Free throws, the Bucks only attempted 13, but they made 12, which is 92%. The Bucks attempted 22, but they only made 17, which is 77%. Total rebounds, the Bucks are 45, Nets have 45. Now, offensive rebounds, the Bucks beat the Nets by 1 rebound offensively. That is very big. I want y'all to remember that. 13 offensive boards to the Nets 12. Assists, the Nets had 30, the Bucks had 17. Blocks, Bucks had 1, Nets had 2. Steals, the Nets had 11, Bucks had 7. Turnovers, Bucks had 18, Nets had 10, excuse me. Points in the paint, the Nets won this one. They had 50 compared to the Bucks 48. Personal fouls, the Nets had 18, Bucks had 13. Now, this is why the game was won. What's up, Markel? Nets World, what's up? HD, man, I'm in a good mood. You should be, because this goes to show you that the coach was the problem. Jacques Vaughn, this is what Jacques Vaughn does. He does the same thing Ime did for the Celtics last year. He makes in-game adjustments. He makes sure that the players are doing their job, which is rotating. And the main thing they were doing tonight, they were boxing out. Now, everybody has said, oh, the Nets are too small. They're way too small. There's no way that they could hang in the paint. They did. Ben Simmons playing the power forward position. I told everybody he needs to play the 4, Claxton at the 5. That had made them great. Kyrie wasn't playing like shit. Kyrie offensively wasn't good, but Nets world, his defense is not all about offense, Nets world. It's not all about offense. I understand it's not your fault. They've taught all of you young guys that offense is it. Kyrie Irving has some big steals, some big transition points, and he played defense. Kyrie played defense. His shot wasn't falling. He facilitated for others. He had that early alley-oop to Claxton. He set the tone and the momentum for the game. Ben Simmons attacked in transition and said, here you go, run it. He ran it. Got guys their shots in transition. That is his game. Okay? That's his game. That is his game. Now, the thing that messed up the Bucks was the defensive pressures. Giannis, they matched up well against Giannis. They got physical with Giannis. We never seen this from the Nets when they had Steve Nash. They never were physical. Every time Giannis brought the ball up, Claxton either checked them 94 feet or he checked them when he got past the half court line. Smart. Ben Simmons was getting physical, putting his bow into him. Every time he tried off the ball, when he didn't have the ball in his hands, they beat Giannis up. They made it tough for him to do his thing, which is grab the ball and get a clear way to the basket. He wasn't having that tonight. He was not having that tonight. What's up, Fast Break? The thing that really shut them down was boxing out, rebounding, getting to their spots. What's up, Nene? T-Hub, what up? Fast Break, Daryl Jones in the house. What's up? Getting to their spots. Kevin Durant and Kyrie are making the extra pass, which they never did under Steve Nash. Under Steve Nash, they were taking dumb shots. They were taking a lot of tough shots. They were taking a lot of tough shots, so that made the game easier. Also, what Brooklyn did, Brooklyn got the ball to KD at the mid-range. Kevin Durant took advantage of the mismatch. He wasn't taking dumb shots. He said, okay, you're going to put Drew Holiday on me? I'm going to beat Drew Holiday up. I'm going to get to the elbow. I'm going to get to the free throw line. I'm going to get to the basket. I'm going to lay it up, or I'm going to shoot it. Whatever it takes, or I'm going to make the extra pass. They did it. Rebounding. They kept Brook Lopez off the boards. That was key. They made it tough for him to get a rebound. Now, certain parts like near the third or fourth quarter, when they had that small lineup in there on accident, you know, when they did that, it kind of made it like, okay, he's getting it easy right now. Now, this is what helped them. When they had Kevin Durant go to the bench, the Nets were able, their bench was able to capitalize. See, people don't understand. It's not about your starting five. It's about your bench. See, last year, they didn't have a bench. They didn't have a bench last year. This year, they got a bench. This year they got a bench. This year they got guys who are selling it in. And also shout out to Seth Curry. Seth Curry hit some big shots. But again, when it got to the fourth quarter, Kyrie closed the game. He did what he was supposed to do, which was close the game. He closed it. He did his job. See, I looked at how their depth would be when KD left the court. See, whenever KD leaves the court, the team gives up points. They give up transition points. They give up easy shots. No. Kevin Durant went to the bench. Sumner stepped up. That Watanabe kid, I know he's Asian. He's probably Joe Tsai's nephew, allegedly. But he plays defense and he plays hard. And that's the key thing that you want from him. That's what you want from him. You want him to play hard. You want him to be tough. And he was doing that. You understand? Sumner, ever since they moved Sumner to the point guard position, they have had a deadly bench. Deadly bench. TJ Warren doing a great job coming off the bench. That's what they needed, a guy who could play make and who could play the 5, 4, and 3. He could guard 3 positions. Now, Brook Lopez is hard for him to guard, so they had to get Ben back in the game. What Ben does, he got more girth to him, so he could put that elbow in Brook Lopez back, and he could box him out from getting rebounds. Near the end of the game, they shot the ball. Seth Curry set a box out on Brook Lopez. He got low, set a box out. Brook couldn't get to the ball. They got the rebound. And Kyrie went down court, I believe, and got the 3-point play. That's what you're supposed to do, guys. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you need to do. You know, and this is what we've been waiting for with the Brooklyn Nets. Is coaching. So not only that, you saw, even though Kyrie offensively didn't do well, Kyrie was getting rebounds. Kyrie was assisting. He was running the offense. Kyrie did more than just shoot the ball. When the fourth quarter came, oh, that ball went to Kyrie. Kevin Durant and all them know, okay, he's the closer. He's the closer. Kyrie is the closer of the team. Even if his shot isn't going, doesn't matter. Does not matter. Doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. It shows you that this team is playing with a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence. So we got Memphis and Phoenix on tonight. So I'm going to bring you guys in. I'm finna drop the link. What's up, 360 Kings? What's up, Christian? What up, Malik? Yeah, the Nets did win. Finna drop the link. We got another game on. Yeah, Bucks couldn't knock down threes. That's what killed them tonight. But see, this is my problem with the Bucks. If your 3 ball isn't going, go to the hole. But every time they tried to go to the hole, the Nets shut it off. See, 360 Kings with Jock Vaughn, Jock Vaughn is actually teaching defense. He's teaching assignments. He's teaching guys where to be at, what position to get, who to box out, who to be against, the rotation.
Yo, what up, HD?
That's it for Steve Nash. What's up, King?
Yo, 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 can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, my brother?
All right, yo, my brother, man. Yeah, I'm kind of upset with you because you didn't have to stream last night on a football game. Dogs, listen, I was at the game last night.
I was at work, man.
You was
Yeah,
at that
yo,
sorry ass
yo,
game last night?
yeah, no, I was at the game last night, and yo, check this out. My boy texted me. He said, "Yo, are you at the game?" I'm like, "Y'all calling?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at the game," because he saw me on TV. Yeah, they got me on TV. Yo, yeah, they got me on TV. Yo, I was on the 2 minute warning, like 1:59 seconds left. Yes, on the second quarter. You see my face right there, yo.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Hell yeah, yo. Yeah, Nick, what's up, man?
But you like the breakdown I did for it,
Yo,
right?
the break was good, but yo, check this out.
Yeah.
My seat, the place I was sitting at, yo, I was at the coach club seats. That means that I could go downstairs, get all you can eat, exclusive food, buffet, and everything. After that, and after that, I could go behind the Jets bench and shit like that too. I was right there at the Jets bench, right there, like I could slap fives with them and shit like that, yo.
Nice.
Yo, I was sick as fuck. I don't care, son. Those
Hey,
tickets,
F-bomb.
yo,
Gotta
I'm sorry.
control
Okay,
that
my
bomb.
fault. Yo,
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
and
yeah.
nothing, and I was good. But after I'm saying after all the game was done, I had access to go to the field and shit. The field. I had access to. I was on the field, like on the field, like yo. I was like a fuck. Excuse me. I was like a kid, like yo. I was amazed. Yo. I'm like yo, wow.
Yeah.
I was on the field and everything, man. On the touchdown and everything, son. It was
Now,
good though, yo. It was
so
good,
yeah,
bro.
so tonight, man, this was a statement game. I'm tired of hearing everybody saying, "Oh well, they didn't beat nobody," when they talk about LeBron every day and he ain't play nobody. So they beat somebody. So
Now
Exactly.
now what?
they're gonna say stuff like, nah, this
Exactly,
don't mean
HD.
nothing. I agree with you, but
Oh,
you know how they're gonna do.
So now
Yeah,
what the hate gonna
you know
be?
the media is,
And
man.
tonight, this is what's impressive. People not even talking about it. Hold on real quick. This is what's impressive. This what they did that was very impressive to me. All right, I look at team stats. I don't look at individual stats. So they had a total rebounds. Both of them had 45 equally. Offensive rebounds, the Bucks only won by 1. They had 13. The Nets had 12. If this was a Steve Nash coach team,
oh my God,
they
they would
probably
have
would have
blown
had
us
1 or
out.
2 offensive rebounds.
Exactly. Fact.
So that shows you what they did differently, which is they guarded Giannis 94 feet, or they would guard him past half court. Soon as he
Man,
crossed the half court line, they got it. They jumped him. They got it the 3-point line and got physical with him. Soon as he passed the ball off, they got physical with him. They pushed him around. They pushed him out of the paint. This is
Giannis was
something we
crying
didn't see
throughout.
with Steve Nash. With
Mm-hmm.
Steve Nash, they would let him get to the lower post, or they would let him get a free reign to the basket. This time, Nick Claxton, Ben Simmons, even the guards on the perimeter. If they got matched up on them, they swiping for the ball. That's an old technique we were taught on defense. Go for the ball if you're small on the perimeter. Because usually the big guys, even though they're longer, they got to
They didn't have a
get
strong
real
handle like
low
that.
with the
Usually, the big
ball.
guys really didn't have a strong handle like that. So
Exactly.
that's one thing.
Exactly.
Man,
So
the
they
team
swiped
defense
the
was so
ball.
good, man.
Kyrie Irving's defense tonight was amazing. His
Yep.
facilitating was amazing. Fourth quarter, he does it again. I told everybody, this guy is probably the greatest fourth quarter player we've seen since Kobe and Paul Pierce left the game. Seriously, in the fourth quarter, period. Guy,
Yeah.
he is like second or third in the league in fourth quarter points behind Giannis. No, he's second, excuse me. And the guy dropped 14 tonight. After having a bad first 3 quarters shooting, he did it in other ways. He got rebounds. He boxed out. This is something I noticed that the smaller guards are boxing out. Then when Kevin Durant goes to the bench, Corey Sumner, shout out to him coming back from a bad Achilles injury. Very talented young man. The guy actually, I've been saying from the beginning, even when they had Nash, he needs to run the point. Either as a backup or starter, the guy came in, ran the point, had the team rotating, had the team flowing. So when they were on the bench, they were able to keep that lead at least about 10 or 15 or more, which was very good. So, like I said, so
Yep.
Nick, what you
Yeah,
saw tonight, man?
yeah, it was a good game. Basically, from what I saw was excellent team cohesion. The team chemistry was so beautiful. It doesn't matter if KD or Kyrie or Ben was on the floor. The team chemistry in general was very good. The 3 point line, I loved the fact how the Brooklyn Nets defended the 3 point line. That was the problem playing against the Bucks in recent past. Because Bobby Portis would just be shooting down threes. And Royce O'Neal, man. Big shout out to Royce O'Neal, man. Royce O'Neal was hitting important threes. Kyrie in the fourth, as usual, doing his thing in this fourth. But big shout out to Ben Simmons. Giannis scored 0 points. Man, Ben Simmons was on Giannis' ass. Nick Claxton and Ben Simmons was on Giannis' ass throughout the whole game. Giannis was crying for fouls. The refs were trying to help the Bucks, and still the Bucks couldn't do anything. So I still need
What's up,
people.
Uncle Leon?
Yeah, I still need people to keep that same energy with the Nets. Y'all
So
said that the
Nick,
Nets ain't beat nobody, so keep that same energy.
so Nick, what did you see
They
tonight?
ain't beat nobody. And I'm going to stand on
Go
it.
Here we go.
Trey, can he asked me? Hold
Trey's
on.
a
Man,
hater.
man,
Nobody
Trey,
care what
stop
Trey
capping,
say.
bro.
And
Go
I'm going to
ahead, Nick.
stand on that.
Trey, he asked me a
You're a
question.
hater though,
Hold
so
on.
we know
Stop.
that you don't like nobody but LeBron. Go ahead, Nick.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, basically, you touched on HD touched on a lot of things that I was actually about to say about the game. The Nets defense, they were completely in sync on defense, on switches, on rotations, and most of the game they actually stuck to their man, which I thought was very well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They fought to get off, to get through screens. They got on the perimeter, they were especially the guards. The guard play on the perimeter was they were on sync on guarding Giannis, and Nick Claxton. His length was a
Yeah.
disruption to Giannis's rhythm. Every time Giannis got the ball up to half court, he was right on him. His length
Yep.
was very much a distraction for him. And like you said, the Nets boxed out very well.
Very well tonight.
They capitalized, especially as far as like points in the paint. That came off of the steals and the turnovers that they concocted from the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's how that happened. But overall, they played very well, and Jogbon is doing a terrific job with the Brooklyn Nets and revitalizing them and basically bringing a new environment and a new style of defense first. And
Yeah, he has, because look, if this was Steve Nash, they would still be losing.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
point that everybody's missing, is
yeah,
that nobody's looking at the little things.
yeah,
The little things are they're beating teams they're supposed to beat. They're matching up well against teams that they're so-called inferior against. And that's the thing that they're doing best.
yeah.
Now, what they have to do is, in my opinion, is I think they ought to trade Joe Harris or one of those other guys and try to get another big in there to
Yeah,
help them
you
out.
mean Aiden, DeAndre Aiden from the Suns?
Not even Aiden. They don't even need somebody like that. They just need a bigger body, that could come in there, get rebounds, post up, be able to
Boogie
box
Cousins.
out. That's
We
all they
need
need.
Dwight Howard, man.
Yo,
I wish we
Boogie,
can
yo,
get Dwight
what?
D.
Howard.
Howard would be great, but the
Yeah.
league done blackballed D. Howard. So D. Howard
Exactly.
can't
Dwight
get in the league.
Howard would have been perfect for the Nets, man. Like
He'd be
just
a good,
getting
yeah.
rebounds and defending and spacing. Dwight Howard would have been perfect with the Nets.
Yeah, so
you're
I
right,
mean,
HD.
I'm
You're right,
surprised how
HD.
they're
The Nets
playing.
need
Like it's
another big
surprising
man,
to
though.
me. Yeah,
It
it's
is
real
But we
surprising.
still need
surprising.
another big man, to be honest. We still need another
Yo,
big man.
yeah, the reason why, because Dwight Howard didn't back down or, Soft Davis and stuff like that.
No, not only that, Dwight Howard could get you 10 and 10. That's all you need.
Exactly.
Somebody give you
Exactly.
10 and 10, be able to be physical, be able to get the boards, and then whenever KD and them go to the bench, they can come in. He does his job. That's all they need. They just need another backup because, when you get into the playoffs, they're going to call more fouls to help out Giannis and Embiid and those guys. So you want to have an extra body out there to be able to come in and help down low.
Yeah, and I
And
wanted to say this.
KD, go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
No, okay. I was just going to actually, you had called out the fact that the referees were, they're going to give Giannis extra fouls. You saw that tonight.
They saved the Bucks. They were saving the Bucks the whole game.
Yeah, there was a specific play
Bucks,
that I remember. There was a specific play that I remember. A possession where Giannis was driving on Nick Claxton. He was driving left baseline on Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton, Nick Claxton he was tied up. He was right on him. You know what I'm saying? He stood in front of him, and Giannis he slipped, and they ended up bailing out Giannis for the foul. You know what I'm saying?
They bailed out the Bucks. They bailed out the Bucks the whole night.
Yeah.
But see, this is the difference. If it was under Steve Nash, Nets would have got blown out by the Bucks because they would have all got upset. They would have lost their composure. Jock Vaughn looked at all of them and put his hand to their head like, look, keep your head in the game. And that's something different. And he's up all the time coaching. He's making adjustments. He's telling guys, he's yelling out defenses. When there's a switch or when Giannis is in a certain position, you can hear him on the sideline yelling out. You didn't hear that from Steve Nash. So this is the whole thing that's different.
Yeah.
When you actually have them all under one accord, all under one thumb, and everybody's paying attention, everybody's understanding who they get. Even when they're out there, when guys are subbing in, guys are asking for who do I guard next? Who do I guard? Who's my man? And they go to their man.
And also,
that's something we didn't see before last year or the year before. This team is a lot different. This team is reminding me of the first team when they had Ime there along with Jock as the assistants.
Yeah.
And that's what they're reminding me of.
There's constant ball movement. The ball's not sticking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that takes the load off of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving having to isolate all the time. It doesn't, it doesn't drain their energy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It allows and it keeps the defense on their heels and it keeps them guessing as to who's going to score or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And that takes the load off of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, so that they would have the energy to perform later in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something that I've noticed as well.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
I also like the way KD was moving today. It was as if he knew that Drew Holiday was going to be on him and they were going to double him from time to time. The way he was making his passes, the way he was switching up in the pick and roll, getting to his mid-range. Man, KD is stupidly intelligent, man. That guy, man, after tonight, nobody can tell me he's not the best player in the world. That guy was different. Even though he had 24 points, those 24 points were very effective. It came when it was needed. Yeah. All the sports analysts should just still keep the same energy.
The thing is, they gave him the ball in the spots that he's effective in. Whereas Steve Nash offense is to go directly to the 3-point line or to the corner. He got the ball on the elbow and started operating. So he took it to Drew Holiday early, which you need to do. When you're going against a good defender, you have to attack and let him know, look, I'm going to be in this game too. So I know you're going to defend, but I'm going to show you that I have a better offense than your defense.
Yeah, and the key
Drew Holiday. He cooked him.
And the key of the game, and the key in the game as far as guarding Giannis is not necessarily to stop him, because 9 times out of 10 you're not going to stop him. But the thing is,
no, you're not going to stop Giannis.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, you want to make it. Of course, he's going to get his buckets, but the thing is, make him pay for it every time he drives to the paint. Make it tough for him. You know what I'm saying? I would much, and like Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was
Yeah,
just gonna say,
exactly.
and
Like
what I've
he was
noticed is,
trying, trying.
they a lot of times the referees did call fouls, but they were good fouls for the Nets. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have Giannis shoot a free throw than rather give him a bucket, a layup or a dunk.
Exactly.
Of
Yep,
course, of
I
course, of
agree.
course.
I mean, I mean, that's what I would do. Not only that, when he doesn't have the ball in his hand, get physical with him. Go
Absolutely,
with him. Like,
run them off
bro,
screens,
yeah,
push them
don't
around.
make it easy for him to get to his spot, which is either an alley-oop dunk or driving it and finishing with the left or the right hand. No, you got to get up
Give him
in them. You got to get up in his position. You got to get all in them and make it difficult. You can't just let him just drive to the basket and just get an easy 2 points, because the Bucks feed off of that. And Brook Lopez, push him to the 3-point line. Make him shoot those dumb threes. Keep him out the post, because when he's in the post, like I told Chance before, which I was right again, Brook Lopez is more effective down low than he is from the perimeter. He just is. And when he's
Yeah,
settling for that 3-point shot, he's actually helping the other team.
And the
That's just my
same thing
opinion.
yeah,
goes for Giannis too. And the same thing goes for Giannis too. I mean to cut you off. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna be quiet. The same thing goes for Giannis, and this is something that Mike Buttholes has not realized. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? This is what's made it easy for like teams like the Brooklyn Nets and the Memphis Grizzlies when they played them to, basically in a way neutralize them. You're
Yep.
having them isolated on the perimeter too doggone much, man.
Yep.
That's allowed teams to do things like form a wall in front of them, so that what I'm saying, and try to have, which basically you're enabling, you're basically disabling Giannis to to do whatever he wants to do, and and in turn you're making his teammates try to beat you. What Mike Buttholes needs to do more is basically have Giannis put him in the post a lot more. You know what I'm saying? To have him play off the ball a lot more and put him in the post a lot more, because as you saw in this game, every time he was in the post, he had success. Nick Claxton, although he's very lengthy. He has a lot of length, and he was able to disrupt Giannis on the perimeter. The thing is, he's still too small on the inside, and Giannis was able to take advantage of that. And Mike
Right.
Buttholes didn't realize that, and that's another thing. That's
Exactly.
another thing as to why they lost. And also, one thing too, the net, and attribute one thing that attributes to the Nets winning, they utilized their big man a whole lot more. They fed Nick Claxton the ball a whole lot more. He was getting those little left-handed floaters and hook shots to go. They fed him the
Right.
ball. They got him in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
the more you feed your big man, and like I said, and plus it's common sense. The game is 5-on-5. Everybody should be getting touches on the ball. So once you feed your big man, especially, it's confidence building. It's going to make him work harder. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened tonight.
Exactly.
fundamentals, man. The Nets are doing a good
anyways,
job of a lot
that's
of
the
it.
problem with today's NBA. Everybody's trying to shoot threes, including the big man. To be honest, I was very happy that KD didn't shoot so much threes. He knew his three wasn't going in. That's why he went to the mid range.
Right.
Quick
But
question.
this game was a good game. Okay. Yeah, sorry, go.
Yeah. HG, I want to know, like, what you think about that statement? He said, "Yo, I'm not worried about fighting the West. I'm worried about Boston."
You're breaking up, King Jeffrey. Say it again.
I think Jerry was talking
Uh,
about the Jam Morant interview, saying he
right,
ain't worried about
the
nobody
John
in the
Morant.
West. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about the fact that he was like, oh, as far as competition, our competition is the Celtics. As far as the West, I see no
yeah,
competition.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah.
it.
yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
like
Look,
it
Me too.
too.
listen,
I like
I
listen.
it.
I
like it
like
too.
it. Now you
Just
got to
back it
back
up.
it up. You
Yeah.
got to back it
Exactly.
up.
That's the thing.
But
But
I
that's the
like it
thing,
though.
though. But that's the
I
thing,
like
though.
it.
You can't talk that talk if you ain't backed it up. Like that's
Exactly.
what a lot
Well,
of
now,
people were.
well,
That's what a lot of
Okay, but
people were saying. Like,
that's the
look,
point I'm
y'all
saying
haven't
though.
won
But
nothing yet. So why is you doing all
it,
this talking? Y'all haven't won anything yet.
they haven't won nothing, but it doesn't matter. Look, if you back it up, cool. If you don't, you gonna get the backlash.
right.
I like it.
Exactly. It's
If
as
you back
simple
it
as
up,
that.
Yo, to me, yo, to
no,
me, yo,
like, I mean,
to me,
dude,
he's
guys used
showing
to
that.
talk like this
that
all the time back in the day. So I'm just
yeah,
saying,
it's
he
showing me
said
that the
what
NBA
he
today
said.
is mad soft right now, man. The NBA is mad soft today
For
right now.
real.
That's what
I
he's
don't have
saying.
a problem with it. My thing is, you got to back it up. If you back it up,
Exactly.
then you'll get praise. If you don't back it up, then you're going to get the backlash.
Yeah.
Exactly. You
But
have to cash that check.
But I take Ja as a guy who can basically take the backlash if you don't back it up. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with him saying anything. Look, if you're gonna talk shit, you got to back up while you're talking your shit.
Right.
Exactly. It's the same thing that what Nick Claxton said at the end of the game. He said the Nets are coming for everybody. So
I got no problem with that either.
and I
Yeah,
have no
good luck
problem
with
with
that,
that.
buddy.
So you just have to back it up. You just have to cash that check. So I have no problem with what Ja said. You just have to cash the check. Simple as. Or else I'm going to cook it.
But look though, I like what he said. He's right. We're coming for everybody, and they are. And I told everybody all they needed was a coach. That's all they needed. And I told everybody that. Everybody was crying about this and that off the. Bruh, Steve Nash is not a coach. He has no experience. You're seeing that with Jeff Saturday right now. Everybody was bragging about Jeff Saturday. Now what? What are you bragging about now?
Man, Jeff Saturday
was a bum.
You can't brag about shit now because you have no experience. And he has none. And then the thing is they're proving themselves. They're coming because they're all upset. They have a chip on their shoulder, and that's the team I want to see. I don't want to see a team who's front running or who got all this hype in preseason and ain't doing shit.
Like Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Like that team in
Oh,
LA.
trust me, yo. HD. His statement game is on Christmas Day. That statement game is gonna be Christmas Day.
Look, I don't give a damn about Christmas Day. Look, I'm getting tired of mofos talking shit about the Nets, but y'all brag about LeBron winning some games against some scrubs. But when the Nets do it, they're not contenders. It's like, come on, how you gonna brag about one guy and then you hate on the other guy? It's like, come on, like keep it balanced. If you're gonna say if you gonna say they ain't play nobody, you got to say that for the other guy. Don't tell me he dropped 35, he lost. Don't tell me he dropped 36, the nigga lost.
But
don't tell me he dropped 40 with 10 and 11, the nigga lost.
I agree, but you know how it's nothing new. They've always done this. This is why we don't.
But I'm just saying they always done it. But I'm just saying, don't try to hype them up. But then when the Nets doing what they supposed to do, which is beat inferior teams, which they weren't doing under Steve Nash. I can show you the record under Steve Nash.
Yeah, trust me, there are some games we not have won under Steve Nash during this.
I'm just saying, like, dog, like, come on, like, y'all got to stop with this LeBron James stick sucking. I know y'all love him. Y'all got to stop with it. Y'all got to start being even towards everybody.
Oh no!
If you gonna disrespect the other players, you got to disrespect that nigga the same way. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
even the LA strippers were trash
today. One person slide and then everybody else get the blame. Come on, stop it. Like that,
even the LA strippers were trash today.
Preach, my brother, preach.
Yeah, even the LA strippers were trash today. They blew a 20-point lead to the Sixers. And Paul George and Kawhi. Man,
they
trash,
took away
bro.
the game late. Brunson Grimes missed late free. Yo, the Knicks couldn't hit a free throw to save their life today.
For real, like the Clippers were. Oh my God, they were just. And it's not the 76 Sixers were that great. Big Van, Harden, they were not that great though.
Well, you got to understand the Clippers. Them guys just got back. It's gonna take them a while to get together. And they got to learn who's going to take the shot near the end, who's going to be all in position near the stretch. You guys got to understand it's a chemistry thing in basketball. But the more reps you have together, the more you can get things going.
Yeah, true. One thing, do you think the Nets is peaking right now?
No, the Nets are just playing. No, the Nets are just playing basketball. This is what they're doing is defensively, they've sold in. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So even when the game gets tough, they're relying on their defense. That's what you're supposed to do. The problem, see, with Steve Nash was he didn't know how to control the game. He didn't know how to adjust. See, this is why I preach in-game adjustments. This is something that the Lakers suck at. This is something that a lot of the teams suck at, is in-game adjustments. If you don't know how to adjust, this is what's been killing Milwaukee. Budenholzer is a bad coach, and I've said it even when they won the championship. They won in spite of him. He does not make great adjustments. He puts Giannis in bad positions, and to me, he should have been fired a year ago. But
He did
they want
Giannis
to keep
dirty
him
today,
because
though.
he's the white guy and he's from where? The Spurs camp with
Oh yeah,
Pop.
but yo, he's white.
He's
That too.
white.
Yeah, that too.
No?
That too. No, that too. Exactly.
Yeah, and to be honest, though, I mean, HD, I see what you say because he didn't put Giannis in a very good position today, especially in that fourth quarter. He did make no adjustment to Giannis' gameplay. I don't know what they're saying that guy, man.
No, but the problem is all you got to do is put Giannis in the post. That's it. That's it.
I
And
told you
have
the
the
Bucks
offense
played stupid
rotate.
basketball.
All you
They
have to do is
lose
have
very
the offense.
foolishly.
Yeah, but all you have to do is have the offense rotate. Move the ball, get him in his position, let him back down, dominate down low whenever they're bringing that extra guy. Hit your guy, hit a cutter. They don't have enough guys cut into the basket. They have too many guys just settling for weak ass threes. And that's their problem. And that's why the Boston Celtics give them problems every time they play them. That's why they beat them. Because it's no competition. They
That's
already know what
why.
they got to do.
That's why I'm not jumping up and down because a lot of teams have been beating the Bucks this year because of that.
But I ain't
Yeah.
gonna front. But that game is coming up on Sunday, like the Boston Celtics and the Bucks. So we'll see who's gonna show up.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be a good one.
that's gonna be the game right there.
That'll be a good one. Boston
Yeah,
Celtics, Bucks. That'll be a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Man, look, you gonna see a close game in the first half, and the second half we're gonna close them out. But the game that
I think he was gonna come up with that.
the game that I'm most I'm ready for to see the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, you know,
I'm
Trey mad right now because LeBron lost. So he mad. So he finna hate on everybody tonight, Christian.
I'm not interested in that
Nah,
game,
that
to be
game gonna be a
honest.
Hey
whiteout.
Christian, he gonna hate on
Nah.
everybody tonight because his baby LeBron lost. So
I mean, look,
he finna hate on everybody parade.
he can't
He's
rain
going
on
to
a
hate on the
parade
Knicks
that
too.
he ain't invited to.
What parade?
It's
Y'all ain't had a parade in over a decade.
Man, look, y'all didn't even get a
You
parade
had
in the
you had a
West.
chance to have a parade last year. You blew it. Remember?
We
Do you
both
even
ain't getting no
have a
parade.
team that had a parade
You
though?
talking about have a parade? You had a
Do
chance
you
to have
have
a
a
parade
team?
last year. You blew it.
Oh my bad. He team
But
LeBron. My bad. Wherever
but
Oh
look,
LeBron
no, we
is,
ain't talking
you
about
have a
yo.
team.
Wait, no, listen, yo. They did have a
Team
parade in
LeBron.
the bubble. They
Right,
did have the
right,
parade in
right,
the
right.
bubble.
They had a bubble
Bubblicious
chill.
parade.
No.
Right.
He did
hey man,
Bubblicious
look,
parade.
Whatever.
what
Like
year
I tell
now?
everybody else who bring that BS up,
What's
if
the last
Yeah,
LeBron
year
would
that
have lost
nobody?
bubble
that,
with
would
Mickey
nobody be
Mouse.
saying
Why
that?
you
With Mickey
saying
Mouse and
BS?
shit.
Why you saying BS? Why? Because you ain't got no
Because
team.
if he
Oh,
would
you
have
Because
lost
he's
saying
that,
South.
LeBron?
no, I'm saying that because if he would have lost that, would nobody
Bro,
be hollering
you
that?
always hating on every goddamn body. Can you pick a team? Can you have a team?
Nah.
Like I
Or
said,
you
He's
can't?
still,
Or you a free
come on,
agent
he
like
has a team.
LeBron?
He's Team
Are
LeBron.
you a free agent? Like, listen, we're on here talking about something that actually happened, which is they actually played they played good when they would have had Steve Nash, they would have lost this game.
Like I
They
said,
would have been blown
I'm not
out.
But
jumping up and down because everybody's been beating the
We're
Bucks
not
this year.
jumping up and down. We're not jumping up and down. What's wrong with
Can I
making a
make a
statement?
point,
They
though?
made an early season
Oh,
statement.
they made an early
Everybody
season
makes
statement.
statements.
Everybody's been
That's
making a
not jumping
statement
up and
against the
down.
Bucks.
So what the hell are you talking about, dog? You
but
just a
I'm
freaking
just
hater,
saying though,
dog.
it's the Bucks. That's all
Man,
I'm saying.
Trey,
Who got
It's
the
not
best
come on,
record in the
man.
league? Hold up.
your
Come on,
cap.
Who
man.
got the best
Come on, man.
record in
Give
the
people
league?
their flowers, bro.
No,
Give
hold up,
people their
hold up. Who
flowers,
got
bro.
the best record in the league? The Bucks,
the
nigga.
Bucks.
So what is you talking
And,
about?
yeah.
But they are capped. So
Man, Trey, come on, man.
I'm
Cap
not
it.
gonna lie.
You cap, Trey.
they capped.
Y'all were saying that the Nets can't beat nobody. They beat somebody tonight. You still hate.
Well, yeah, but
So
see,
so
but
who
They
do
capped.
you have in the
The
championship?
Bucks are
nigga?
capped.
You know who in the
I mean,
championship this year?
I don't know who in the championship right now because
I
it's
think
looking
it's gonna be the
right
Nets and the
now.
Wants to
Clippers.
say LeBron.
It's gonna be the Nets and the Clippers in the
Come on
championship.
here hating. Do you come on here at least
Then,
with some
I
facts?
don't know about that.
All you
Man,
do is
Trey
come
likes
on
to
here and hate
hate.
and talk bullshit. I need somebody on here talking real, actual facts. You talking bullshit. Everybody on this panel got a team, but yo capping ass. That's all I'm saying. They made a statement tonight. They beat the
man.
team with the best record. If this was LeBron, it would be all over ESPN. It'll be
Oh my
all over
God.
NBA TV.
But they did
So
beat the
Ticket
stop
Bucks,
TV will
it,
be
though.
live
dog.
They
right now.
did do
Stop
that,
your
though.
cap.
They beat
Go ahead.
the Bucks, and
Go
it
ahead,
was all
Christian.
over. I said they beat the Bucks, and it was all over the place because they played. But see, the thing is about the Bucks this year is that a lot of teams are keying in, but it's only really 4 teams that really play the Bucks that can beat them in a series. It's only the Celtics, the Nets, the Clippers, and I'll say the
I
Warriors
think
could
Memphis
do it.
could get them.
Memphis. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Not the
Yeah,
Warriors, but
Cleveland
Memphis.
gives them problems too.
Cleveland,
They
I'm
do.
just
Because
not.
Cleveland got those 2 big guys down low.
I get that,
Man, I ain't
but
sure
see, their
about
problem
Cleveland,
is
man.
going to
What
be
has
down the
Mitchell done?
stretch and closing, and I don't think
Right,
they can
right,
close.
right.
The
So
only
you
reason
don't,
why I'm
so you
picking,
don't think Donovan could close down the stretch, or you think he'll do what
Whoa.
he did in Utah and not
Nope.
close?
I don't think so. I don't think so. The only reason why I'm saying Memphis can close is because they got the energy to, and they have the energy. Plus, I think Ja and they gonna actually they can close a little bit better than Cleveland. And if they get big on them and how they be acting, oh no, Bucks ain't gonna come back from that. No, they ain't the type of team to come back from that ass whipping. If
Right.
Memphis get to them, but the Nets have always played the Bucks played them very well. Their
Right.
problem has always been the third quarter of
Right.
every single game. It's been the
Fact.
third quarter because they have a meltdown because, like you said, like Steve Nash, he did not put in the type of personnel that you need in the game
Right.
for certain key moments. It was cool the first half, but you got to make an adjustment. And see, that's what they do not do, which they did today. And also, they were what was very telling to me. They've always been good at switches, but it's more polished now on their
Yeah.
switches because they have the personnel. They need to trade away, like you said, they need to trade away Joe Harris. They need to trade away Joe Harris and what's the other guy name? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it.
Because he
But
tried.
they need to trade Joe Harris, and I think they
Yeah.
can get somebody. They
Just
can
get an
get
extra
somebody.
big man. Like, you don't even need a superstar. You just need a guy, because when the playoffs happen, they're gonna call ticky-tack fouls and they're gonna give the
Right.
superstars their calls.
What they should do is get that guy, get one of the big men that's on the bench for Toronto,
Yeah,
get
that's
them
what I
and
would do.
trade him.
Hey, but you know who's up for a trade though is OG Anunoby.
Oh, really?
OG,
Yeah.
I just don't think he would go there. I think the team that OG would go to is the Nuggets. That's the team
Yeah,
that would get
true.
him.
True.
The
That'll be a good
Nuggets.
team for him to go to. I would trade Aaron Gordon away.
I would too. I would trade him
He's
away
soft as
too.
hell. He just like he was in
Yeah.
Orlando, a straight bitch.
Yeah, he's
Look.
light
I've been trying to
skinned.
HD.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
I think the Magic are going to do. I think they're gonna trade for Shy. I think they're gonna do it because
They gonna trade
I've
for
been.
who? They gonna trade
I
for
think
who?
they're gonna trade for Shy Gilgeous. I think
Well,
they're
I
gonna
would
do it.
trade Cole Anthony. I'll get rid of him because of his comments the other night. And then I would
What he
trade
said?
That's wild. And
he
Oh, he
talked
dumped all over Eddie House. That's what happened.
he talked. No, I'm not talking about the Eddie House thing. Not talking about that. He talking
Oh,
about
what?
like, oh, I'm still a starter in this league and all that. And I'm like, bro, you gonna be the same as Dinwiddie. You is a bench player. You're just
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, that's all he's gonna be, bro. He's a six man.
Yeah.
So he
Your
said
dad
that.
was
Now
a six man.
if I'm gonna get Shy, I would get rid of him. I would also trade
Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba. I would trade him too.
And I'll give away the
Because
3
we
picks.
got
I'll do it.
We got Bowl, and we got Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter's done
Yeah.
a better
I
job
would
this
try to
year.
see too if you can get OG too. If you could get OG, if you
No,
could
but
get
I
him,
would go after Shea. If I could get Shea,
oh, of
I'm going
course.
for him.
Easy.
that's
Because
what I think they're going to do.
add him with Fultz in the backcourt, and then you got at the 3, you got Franz, and then you got Mo. Excuse me, Paulo, and then you got Mo. You straight, you good to go.
Yo, you
Yeah,
only
I
one
think.
game behind the Bulls and 2 games behind the Raptors, so you could take
Yep.
that 10th spot to fight for that play-in spot.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I
said
think
that,
we could
bro.
get it.
I
I think we
literally
could
said
get it,
this at the
like
beginning of the
because
season. The Magic could do
I
it.
think the
They could
Bulls
get to the
gonna choke
playoffs.
outside that spot, so you can
I
take the
believe
Bulls
it.
spot.
I believe it
oh
because
yeah, we could
I
take the
think
Bulls.
Raptors, I
I
don't
think
know.
the Magic
Raptors
just
is
need
the
a
one that's
trade.
We
like,
got cheated the other night against the Hawks. That
Of
bullshit
course.
call on DeJounte was bullshit. We got keyed up.
I think y'all could
Of
take
course.
the Raptors spot, but I mean y'all could take the Bulls. No, y'all could take the Raptors. No, matter of fact, the Raptors gonna take Indiana's spot. Indiana's gonna drop down. Then y'all could take the Bulls in Indiana. So,
Let me see.
I think they're gonna take all of them spots because I think the
nah, I
Magic
think
is looking.
Raptors gonna be in the playoffs.
Yeah, the
I
Raptors. I
think they're
think so.
Indiana
already.
is the one I
But
don't
we
know
No.
swept the Raptors this year. So if we could get tied with them, we'll have the tiebreaker.
Is Indiana the one
I
that's gonna
think y'all
drop
gonna
off?
be an 8
Indiana,
seed this
Indiana,
year.
and the
I
Bulls could
think
drop
y'all.
off.
I think we
I
could beat Indiana, dog.
I
I
think
think
y'all
we
gonna
could
be
beat
the
them.
8 seed.
Yo,
I
Indy
think
could be
Magic gonna
high.
be the 8 seed.
I think we
They
could
gonna
get
play the Bucks in the first round. I
because I think we
guarantee.
could get the, I think because listen, I think we could get the I think we can get the Heat. I think we can get the We already beat the Raptors. We swept them. We could
Man.
beat the Bulls. We hit them up on the last second shot. And we can I think we could get to that 9th spot.
Yeah,
I think you can get to the
Bulls and
7th.
Indiana, they're gonna drop off.
I think the Magic could get to the 7th or the 8th by the end of this.
I don't know.
By
I don't
Oh,
know though
the
because
7
the
you
or
know what?
the
the
8.
only
I could afford
We
to
don't
have
have
them
no
boys say second.
superstar. We don't have no superstar. No power. You feel me?
it ain't
So
about. It's not about that.
bro, it
This
is
season from
about that, bro. We just got screwed the other night when
Right.
DeJounte
I
Murray,
get
Paulo
that, but
barely touched that nigga, and they called the
I
foul.
get that part. I get that part, but at the same time, I'm looking at a lot of the games that I've been watching a lot of Magic games,
Right.
and the thing about them is that they're learning how to close, and I
Yeah.
think by the time of when is the break, as far as with the trade deadline, I think going
Oh,
in that
Like
time.
about the All Star.
February.
All-Star break. If they have
Yeah, All Star.
depending on if they can win at least about the next maybe how many games they got to All-Star break. If you got that, if they can win about at least 15 or 16 of those, because I think it's about they got I don't know how many games they got to
No,
All-Star
but I
break
think,
maybe.
but I think we'll be straight. I think we can go that far because the thing we're good at is we got an inside outside game. We got
Right.
Wendell Carter back, so we got
Yep.
Wendell at the so we got Wendell at the I believe the 5. We got Mo at the 4. We got Paulo at the 3. We got Franz at the 2, and we got Fultz at the 1.
Right.
So we're straight because Fultz can run the point. And he's an anchor on defense too. He got us all in line. He's the leader out there. That's what we needed. We needed a guy out there to lead us.
Sell him to the Knicks.
Right.
Hell no, nigga.
No,
You ain't giving them no Knicks. Nigga, y'all got Fournier, nigga. Be happy with that shit.
No, I will never be
Y'all
happy
can
with
have him
Fournier.
back.
Don't you ever
Y'all
bring
can
him
have him
up.
back.
Man,
We'll take him. We'll take
back.
tall ass.
We don't want that nigga back. Listen, you guys are forever stuck with Fournier, so live
Not
with it.
forever.
No, we'll give you him back, and we'll take both off your hands.
Hell no, nigga, nah. You ain't taking Bobo.
You see it, yo, LB.
Bobo.
You see,
I
right?
like Bobo from the jump, so you can't say nothing to me.
Yo,
I like him from the jump when he first came
yo,
to the league.
LB. Yo, he's being mad stingy, LB. He's not sharing, man. LB, he's being mad stingy.
Okay, now I do got a question.
He don't want to go back to being the Orlando Guard.
I do got a question, because I forgot what determines, like, if a team is tied, like how Denver and Memphis is tied, what determines who's number one, number two? I forgot.
No, it's the tiebreaker.
Their division record or a tiebreaker between them.
Yeah. First, it's still head to head, and then we got the.
Okay, so Denver's just because they got Denver over them, even though they tied. So.
I think Denver beat them this year. I think they beat them more than they beat them.
Yo, it's the team to watch. Yo, if they fully healthy in the playoffs, New Orleans Pelicans is a team to watch.
All I gotta say is my agenda is going. All I gotta say is my Memphis Grizzlies agenda is going according to plan. That's all I gotta say.
Listen. The dead clock is right twice a day. Okay, so you're right. Okay,
the agenda.
Every time I see the Suns,
you got to find somebody that's just stupid enough to trade for Joe Harris.
Yeah, the Suns.
Why would they be stupid to trade for him? Somebody might need a sharpshooter out there.
The Magic, the Magic's for Bobo, baby.
No, we don't need
I wish T was here so I could
HD, man. I think they need to blow this team
a little bit because he's still down there at 15 while we up here.
What you said, Christian?
I said they need to blow the Suns up because every time I see them on national TV, they always getting blown out. Like I swear, like every time I see them play, they getting blown out.
The Suns got the clout right. Well, Suns got clout right now.
Look.
Ever since they went to the finals, they got the clout.
But HD, I'm sick and tired of the media. I'm sick and tired of the media and all these people keep blaming Aiden for why this team is trash. This team is trash because of Devin Booker and Chris Paul. They don't give the ball to Aiden. Every time he said
they blaming Aiden because they know Aiden don't want to be there.
He don't want to be there.
That's stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
He signed the contract to get his money, but that's what messed up Phoenix from getting like trades going in the free agency over the summer.
But see, this is what I'm saying. I'm tired of this because as soon as Aiden is setting all these screens, Aiden is setting these screens and then they just pulling up for jumpers. What's the point of him trying to?
They could have traded him to Indiana, but they didn't want to do that.
What is the point? Like they talking about he ain't being a big man.
He was gonna go to Indiana. Remember that?
Yeah,
but Jaren Jackson is back.
That's the offer.
Yeah,
they want to get
paid. Jaren Jackson was back yet?
Yeah.
Oh, he back?
Yeah, he back. He been back for I think 3 games now. I think.
He just got an air ball.
Dang it.
Dog, Aiden don't want to be there, and he playing like he don't want to be there, and I don't blame him because literally they try. You know what makes me mad
no,
about
they didn't
them
utilize him during the whole playoff. Like y'all been utilizing him until like where it actually counted, like where he could have like took y'all to the finals again. That's what y'all want to have.
He dominated
the
series.
Yo, listen.
Dominated the Clipper series.
Listen, I would trade Ben Simmons, Joe Harris for Ayton and Jay Crowder to come to the Nets.
They're not gonna take that trade.
They ain't gonna take that trade. Ain't nobody stupid enough to take that trade.
I'm just saying. You
Look,
never
the
know.
trade. I'm
I
telling
don't
you,
run
the
nothing
trade
past
that's
the
gonna
league,
go
so they
down.
will
I
probably just go
believe
with
in
that.
my heart of hearts, like I keep feeling this way, and I feel it. Is that they gonna some way Aiden gonna be a Laker?
They
I
ain't
hope
gonna be
not.
on the Lakers. Come on, man.
I hope
Come
He's
not.
gonna be
on,
a
man.
Laker.
That'll be
LeBron's not
ridiculous.
gonna be
Like,
with
come
him,
on.
especially after this year.
They can
It's a
ran that boy
dud.
for real. No.
Where else he gonna go?
There's plenty of places he can go. He could have went to the net. But what did Sean Marsh do?
Well,
Messed
but
it up.
I get that part, but
Could go to New York.
No, yo, like I
Possibility.
said, I would give up Ben Simmons and Joe Harris for Jay
man,
Crowder
look, that's a
and
pipe
for
dream.
Aiden, bro.
But
That's a
they
pipe
ain't
dream. That's
taking
not
that,
happening.
man. That's the
Yeah, but
thing. They're not
see,
gonna
that's
take
the
that.
thing. They ain't got no draft picks. They're gonna want some draft picks to
Right.
recognize.
Right.
The Nets don't have no draft picks like that. Not any
Are you sure?
But we do. We got him.
I
Oh, the
mean, the Nets
Nets
have a
have
few
it?
draft picks, but they ain't trying to give that up.
Man,
I just
bro,
don't
I'm
want
so
to use
tired,
my
bro.
pick. I just don't want to use my picks for nobody unless until KD and Kyrie go on the market. I'm
Man,
trying
they
to
treat Aiden like he
anybody else, bro.
they be treating Aiden like he DeAndre Jordan or something. That's how they be treating Aiden, like he DeAndre Jordan.
Like I
Like his
said,
stepchild.
after I saw DeAndre Ayton in their finals, I was like, I don't know about you, so.
Yeah, but
That's
they
because
never
they
gave him the
weren't
ball to dribble.
Dog,
utilizing
they
him. That's
didn't
his
use
fault.
him.
That's
They
their
didn't
fault.
utilize him.
Dog, y'all know he
It
don't know
wasn't
shit
even
on
just getting
small
They
utilized.
ball.
had Chris
Yeah.
Paul
It
doing
just
all the
wasn't
work.
even
They had to
getting
step up
utilized.
last year.
I'm like,
If they would have,
I put some of that,
if they
I
would have
put
did
some of
Aiden
that
the inside
on the
game,
coach
if they would have
because
used Aiden, if
he
they would have
came
used,
in with the fact that, okay, we going to guard Giannis one-on-one. We going to use DeAndre Ayton to shut him down. After about
Which is
2
crazy.
games, DeAndre Ayton was like, I'm not finna guard him no more. No.
look,
But
if they would have
Giannis wasn't
utilized
even killing
Aiden
until
for
the
the
last like
inside
2
game, they
games
wouldn't have
though.
got embarrassed by the Mavericks like
Right.
that.
The
They wanted
game, the
Chris Paul
reason
to
they
do
were getting
everything, bro.
killed was Chris Middleton and Drew was killing them on that perimeter and
Yeah,
them
they were
3-point
doing good.
shooters.
And Giannis grew some balls and grew some balls the
Giannis
last
didn't
2
dominate to
games.
the last 2 games of the series.
Exactly. Aiden did a good job until the last 2 games when they stopped when Monty Williams stopped doing what kept them winning. When they gave the ball to Aiden and they won the games. When they stopped giving to him, they lost the game.
That's why they
And
lost.
that's
That's
why
why
Yeah,
they
they
got a
but hold on,
championship.
but
beat everybody
to
else.
piggyback off of what you said, Christian, but what has always been the scouting report on stopping Giannis? Build a wall around him and stop him from driving to the lane.
Not even just that. It's not even just that. If all you gotta do is with Giannis
Phoenix offense was horrible.
is
Their
stop him
inside
from
game was
trying
horrible.
to.
They had Chris
He's not good
Paul
at a
doing
full
everything.
court
Bro. It
game.
was
He's
like,
not good at full
what are they
court.
doing? They
He's
would have
not a
beat the
full court
Mavericks. They would have
player.
beat the Mavericks last year to utilize Aiden more.
Exactly the point.
Because
Exactly.
Mavericks
But
had
they
no business. Well,
stupid.
clearly, once you saw them play the Warriors, Mavericks had no business going.
They stupid. And then people want to talk about Aiden ain't a good big man. I'm like, where is this?
Hold on,
Where
wait a
are
minute.
getting
Who
this
said
Oh yeah,
from?
that?
people said this.
Wait, who said
There's
that?
plenty of people that have said that. The
I
media,
don't
the
want to talk to
people
them.
online,
I don't
people
want to
that
talk
have
to
come on
them.
here. They don't like. I don't know why they don't like. I'm like, look,
All right, man.
I'll
I
take
don't want to
Aiden
talk to
right
them, man. I have
now.
nothing to say, man.
I'll
Is
take it.
there
Look,
things
y'all
Aiden
think
can
he
do better?
sucks?
Yes, but compared to what else is in the league,
Aiden could get better defensively, but
yeah.
outside of that, I'll take DeAndre Aiden right now on my team. Look, all right, you let him go to the Clippers. They'll show
Well,
you
I
how.
can see
Outside
why
They'll show you
you
how
would
outside
to
of
say
use
that
him.
Luka,
because
he's better than your favorite center.
I would love to take
I mean,
Aiden.
offensively, yeah, he better than Robert Williams, but not defensively.
exactly. That's the only reason why you would take him because he's better offensively.
Overall, but no, Robert Williams is good defensively, but Robert Williams he's not giving you anything offensively outside of lob dunks.
All right,
No, he can't. No,
Robert
he
Williams
can
is kind
shoot
of
the mid
like,
range, but
if
that's
I had to
not like
say,
we don't utilize him to what we should use him for. Because I've seen
this
Robert
might be a
Williams.
stretch. If I look at Robert Williams, he's kind of like Clint Capella to me.
Nah, he not Clint Capella. He's not. Clint Capella cannot do what Robert Williams do.
Oh, hell no. Robert Williams way better than Clint Capella.
Because Clint Capella can't shoot no mid-range.
At
Robert
all.
Williams has a mid-range shot. He like you said, when he was doing it last season, the problem was he got hurt. So he was limited. That's why he's
And then
once he
everybody
gets
like,
That's like
back.
the
oh
only
man,
issue with
what's
Robert
wrong
Williams is
with
that he stays
Robert
hurt.
Williams? That's like, dog, he out there
Stay nicked
playing,
up.
but he's playing through spurts because his knee is killing him.
Well, yeah, because he just
Bro,
got
he
off of
gotta get back
surgery.
in shape, dog. Like it takes time. Like he got to get
Right.
his knee
Yeah.
back right.
He ain't
Like,
gonna get the shape
right.
in just one
Your
day.
knee gonna,
Yeah.
your knees
Nah,
gonna hurt.
I take my hat off to him because he played through that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
He did.
I
He
could
did
tell.
play
I was
through.
like, man, he running out of gas.
Yeah, in the finals, he ran out of gas.
We will give them Mitchell Robinson a few draft picks for DeAndre Ayton. Like, come on.
I don't think they would take that.
I would do that.
Because Phoenix
I
don't
would do that
they
right
want to put on the point.
No, Phoenix wouldn't take that.
No, I'm
but-
banking on the fact
I
they're
know.
gonna get emotional and do that trade.
But yeah, but they can't. But LB, they can't trade Aiden until what, January something,
But
right?
yeah,
January
next
15th.
month, the 15th of next month.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, Aiden is not gonna make it on this team. He's done. Him
I
and
just
Monty.
don't want to utilize my
Him and
draft
Monty
picks
be
to
getting
do
into it too much. Like,
But
no,
Christian, but Christian, this has always been Monty. Monty put too much of his offense into the guards.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They, instead of utilizing Tyson Chandler more, they didn't do that. That's what, when he had Tyson Chandler, he just tried to make him DeAndre Jordan instead of posting him up. When he went to Dallas, you saw what Tyson Chandler could be.
Yeah.
And then you be like, and then whoa, wow, he posting up. Wow, he dunking. Wow,
No, it wasn't even in Dallas. It wasn't even in Dallas. He was doing that in Charlotte.
Well, at that point, but he was much better as a player when he went to Dallas. That's how he got. And then when he went to
why he got the contract with Knicks.
Yep, and it was deserving because he played himself, and he did a good thing with the Knicks too. Oh man, Tyson Chandler was solid with the Knicks. He just didn't get that. I just felt like when
Memphis is stomping a mud hole in these niggas.
Bro, the Suns get every televised game they get blown out. I swear, every time they on national,
you take them off television.
Yeah, nah, for real. Cause they just lost to the Wizards. They blew a 20-point lead to the Wizards.
Trash.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Like,
well, looking at the Wizards, I'm like, okay. Everybody talking about, oh man, what do you think is gonna happen with Kyle Kuzma after the season? I'm like, I won't be surprised if he don't even make it through the season because they already said they're not gonna pay him.
Damn, this is a 28
which is
point
stupid.
blowout.
They ain't got nobody else on the team except for Bradley Beal. They need to pay him.
They was like, Brad. There's like, we got Bradley Beal. That's all we need.
I'm sure he was still like I thought he was gonna be gone until that contract came. I said, oh no, he's staying, bro.
I mean, I'm not mad at him.
I was like, yo.
Not with that contract. You don't leave that money on the table.
Yeah, when I saw the money, when I saw the contract, I said, nah, he's staying.
I would stay too.
But I was telling you that, LB. I was telling you that all last year. I said, bro,
because I really thought he was gonna be in LA or something.
On the table, bro.
Now, what was it?
Somebody else
Lakers,
offered him that.
I think it was Knicks, Lakers, and like another team. I think it was like two other teams.
No, it was Miami.
Yeah, it was Miami. Yeah, Miami was like the main one.
Somebody
right?
he don't want to win. I'm like, man, look, did y'all see that money?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go to Miami.
I wasn't
like, bro.
on that either.
No, South Beach or everything, you know what I mean? With that, with that money, South Beach or everything. Come on, dogs. Come on, man. Come on,
man. It ain't even just South Beach, dog. You got future wealth for yourself after you're done playing, bro.
I know. No, Phoenix it is.
Bruh.
Phoenix is it. Scottsdale, Arizona's it is.
Yeah, you can get a nice crib at in the DMV, like Virginia Beach or something.
Right.
Nah, look, you can go to Miami during the summertime. Cause y'all ain't winning nothing in DC, so you can go ahead and go there in the summertime. You can buy you
Nice
DC had
vacation
their
real quick.
DC had their chance. They had their chance back in like 2002. Right.
No, they had a chance with
the
John Wall.
problem is Miami should have traded for his ass and paid him the supermax when he got down there. But they
Right.
But that's why I said when everybody was talking about, oh, he going to Miami, I was like, I don't know, because Pat Riley's kind of stubborn.
Yeah,
Pat Riley in love with them two damn white boys, Duncan Sorry's son, and then that bum hero.
Yeah, he could have had James Harden. That would have most definitely helped him way more.
White boys, dog. It's like, bro,
knowing how he is, I said Pat Riley's kind of stubborn when it comes to making.
Miami trading for James Harden. James Harden would have been there.
White boys, and he's
hero ball, baby, and hero ball and Dunkin' Donuts.
That's the problem with Pat Riley. He think the white boys is like he was, and then they work their way up. Nah, y'all white boys. Y'all ain't got that extra and y'all not the good white boys. Y'all not the good. Y'all at the bottom of the barrel.
Hero, he alright.
Well, Tyler Heroes are
He's trash, dog. Look, I would have traded his bum ass a long time ago. I would have traded Duncan Robinson. I would have just released Duncan Robinson. I wouldn't even paid him that contract.
True.
That was so stupid.
Listen, Pat Riley loved the white boys, and he loved these bargain bin players. Like a bunch of G League players. Where's the help for Jimmy? Where's
that nigga want to be cheap?
Exactly.
Because and I get why he doing it, but it's gonna backfire on him every time. He wants to get from under that because a lot of people hold that big three situation on his head. So now he's trying to create his own team so he can win, but he's not gonna win. Not when you got Jimmy. When you got Jimmy Butler.
No, he Pat Riley, dog. He had the Lakers. Like nobody, anybody who old
Pat Riley track record is pretty decent. Like, okay,
remember,
when you been winning, what happened? But I'm gonna ask you all the question. What happened to a coach?
When you got two.
What happened to a coach that started winning?
And then you have the Jimmy Butler team that went to the finals, even though it was like the bubble.
But I'm gonna ask y'all all the question. What happened to a coach that's been winning for a very long time?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
You can't tell him nothing.
You can't tell Pat Riley nothing. He won already.
But he was good before the big three.
That's what I'm saying.
Pat Riley
you can't tell him. You can't tell him.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When they get to a certain point where they losing, you can't tell them nothing.
Well, you know this.
It happens to all the great coaches. When they've been winning for so long, then they stop working. Then you try to tell them, well, this way ain't working no more. They'll look at you sideways.
No, the problem is that you got the team. He just need a real superstar on the team. That's it. He just need one guy. And that's what messed up. That's what messed them up. They didn't get Mitchell. They didn't get Harden. And then they didn't get
Bradley Beal.
Yeah. They didn't even go. They didn't
have the picks though. They didn't have the picks for Donovan Mitchell.
Like when they had picks,
all Miami got picks.
Them niggas got picks.
They only got 2 picks. I thought they only had like 2.
No,
they got a boatload of picks.
They got a boatload of picks.
What was I hearing?
Who was that they were supposed to trade for, but somebody wanted Bam Adebayo?
The Nets. They were going to trade for KD, but the Nets wanted Bam Adebayo.
I would. I bet.
Soon as they do that, soon as they threw his name in the trade, I said, nope, that ain't finna happen. That's why they going for
I
that.
would have traded Bam ass tomorrow.
I would have traded him yesterday. You
That's
know.
why they going for that.
I traded that nigga yesterday.
I would have personally sent him off in the plane.
They would have found another big man in the draft, bro.
I would have personally seen him off.
They would have found another big man in the draft.
I would have personally took my ass down there and said, bye-bye, Bam. Here you go.
I love you,
Bam.
Love you, Bam. You're my dog, but you got to go.
You got to go, dog. Because you already got James Butler.
And you know Bam would have been like,
Butler who did it.
Yeah, you got Butler, then KD come down there. Like, dog, they can get another big man.
Get another big man. It's like, come on, Bam this is what Bam gonna be, man.
They could have got Aiden for that. They could have got Aiden.
He's a pick and roll big guy. That's all he need.
Momos need to remember, like Momos need to like forget about 2 seasons ago. Like that was 2 seasons ago. With Bam.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. Like they act like there's no other big man they could have traded for. They could have traded Tyler Hero.
They could get another big man with a trade. They could
That's what I'm saying. They could have traded Tyler Hero.
Like if they want to bring in like a third team to get a big man, they could have did that.
They could have got Aiden. They could have got him.
I thought they would do like a Nets, Phoenix, Miami triangle trade, bro.
No. They could have got him, signed him.
Yeah, but Phoenix was just going to sign the offer sheet anyway.
Oh no, he can't go nowhere. He locked in. Once he signed that contract, he was locked in. He can't get traded until January, unless you want to wait. Unless you want to wait like a few months.
Free agency, but the Suns are just going to match whatever offer any team made because they're jerks instead of just letting him go because I'm stupid.
Well, they're gonna have no choice now.
That's what I said. When he did that, I said, "Bro, it's not gonna work."
All I know is he's not staying on the West. That's all I know.
Bridges.
I just have a feeling he's going to the East.
I don't know. Don't know about that one.
Yeah, I just have a feeling he's going.
Bridges would be a good pickup.
You said what?
For him, Bridges.
For who?
No, just bringing them in. The Nets.
Yeah, that would. I mean, it depends on who you trading.
I'm trading Joe Harris.
You know who got to go?
Joe Harris is the new Evan 48.
Nah, the Suns would be like, "Nah, son, we ain't stupid."
The Suns would be like, "Nah, we ain't stupid."
Someone's stupid enough to take Joe Harris. Listen.
All I know is he comes to the Eastern Conference. He's not staying on the Western Conference. So
nigga, listen, I trade that nigga Joe Harris for a pack of Newport 100s, nigga.
You can't get him for that. Because even if you they'll be like, nah, son.
You absolutely right, too. You know what? You absolutely right on that one, Trey. You can't even. You wouldn't even say
like,
this is a brand new box.
Look at you like, bro, you really think I'm stupid?
Hey, bro, this is a brand new box. Nah, nigga, can't do it. I ain't even opened up the packet yet.
Hey, look. Hey, man, look. Hey, the Nets, if they want to do it right now.
I'd have been like, you want Joe? Like, just give me a new laundry washer and dryer set, nigga. I'm good.
What you say, Christian?
I said I got a player y'all can have right now.
Who?
We'll take Joe Harris and we'll give y'all niggas Marcus Smart. We'll give that nigga to y'all.
Oh, you would be stupid for that. Give it up, Marcus Smart.
Oh no, even I wouldn't make that trade.
I wouldn't make that trade. Hell no.
See, that's Christian. That's Christian being emotional.
I know Marcus Smart is bad, but he ain't that bad.
This is exactly what this is what I be talking about, HD. This is exactly what I bet on. I bet on emotional trades. That's what I bet on. I go on emotional. I go on front office being emotional. want to listen to the media and all that stuff. And I'm like,
Okay,
don't go for
but
that
LB,
trade. Why?
but LB, if Christian was in the office, I would agree with you. But Christian ain't in the Boston
Celtics
office.
fans would have killed him, bro. Celtics fans would have killed him.
And I wouldn't have traded that nigga
Oh,
like that.
bro, he would have. No, Christian would have best way to traded everybody if he was in the
No, I
office.
wouldn't have done that. Oh no,
He
I
would
would
have
have did
been
that
like,
trade with
he
got
was like,
KD
matter of fact,
for
this whole
Jason
team
Tatum.
gotta go.
Oh no, I would have got Jason Tatum on the team real quick. I mean, off the team. I would have got KD, and they'd have been like, "Damn, why? I mean, that's Kevin Durant."
Exactly.
Like,
Kevin Durant and Jaylen Brown. Oh my God, that's unfair. Hell no.
Like, who will be crying
What
about
am I
that?
supposed to
Whoever
do?
crying about that just has an emotional attachment to Jason Tatum. So like,
and I don't. I'll get rid of that shit right now.
Christian ain't got no emotional attachment to none of these guys.
Man, San Antonio got this fake ass Dennis Rodman out here.
Oh, you talking about the dude
Talk
with
the Euro dude with the funny looking hair.
Yeah, with the
you
green
talking about
hair.
you talking about the dude with the Kyle Kuzma haircut.
Oh my God.
But I remember when I first saw him, I was like, well, his hair always been like that.
Yeah.
Even before he got the league.
No,
Man,
he got the same hairstyle as Kyle Kuzma. It's the same shit.
Trash.
Man, look, you want to be Dennis Rodman so bad. I'm like, how you gonna be Dennis Rodman? You only hit chicks. You gotta hit both.
So y'all think Luka leaving Dallas?
Yes.
100%.
First chance he get, I think Luka's leaving Dallas and another person. And another
put him on the
person.
Lakers, and then they're gonna market him like he the new Jerry West or something.
And another person who I think is leaving at the original spot, I believe that Trae Young, and if not next year, he's out of the
He's staying.
Oh, speaking of the Hawks, apparently, I don't know if y'all know. I surprised when I found this out. Now Landry Fields is going to be the GM.
Huh?
You said what?
Landry Fields is supposed to be. That's
right. They got rid of the other GM. I think him and Trey was bumping heads.
Because he was like, oh, if they don't build me a better team here in Atlanta, I'm leaving.
Nah, he's staying. If they give him what he wants.
Right.
He's their face, bro. Atlanta hasn't had a face in like God knows how long.
Since Dominique.
But I don't blame him.
I mean, they had guys that were stars, but they weren't superstars like Dominique was.
Yeah, they haven't had a superstar since
like when those two played there, when Steve Smith and Dikembe Mutombo played there, they were stars. They were superstars.
They were just
them niggas was not superstars.
They were like role players.
Mutombo was a great center, but he just wasn't like. It's not like what y'all think. It's like if you was actually around, it wasn't.
He blocked a bunch of shots.
Yeah. The Dikembe was a defensive guy.
No,
but they haven't had a superstar in Atlanta since Dominique Wilkins.
We whooped they ass every playoffs, bro. Atlanta Hawks and the Knicks. Every time we play each other,
they need Trae Young. They need Trae Young because they haven't had a superstar since Dominique Wilkins. And Trae Young leave, they ain't gonna have no superstar for another 10, 20 years.
Yeah,
right.
So here you go.
And I don't blame Trae Young because, bro, you got guys on the team that don't want to be there. Plus, they bench is atrociously garbage.
But my thing is, nobody wants John Collins. They've been trying to get rid of John Collins. Nobody want him
because other than alley-oop dunks, that's all he got.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying that they've been trying to get rid of him, but they can't. Nobody.
They need to just accept it. Get a second-round draft pick. Accept it.
That's what I would do. I would have been got rid of him.
Accept it. They just we gotta get Their problem is they asking. No, I think people will take him, but them niggas asking for first-round picks.
Right.
Don't even make sense.
John Collins, stop it.
Right
for John Collins.
Like niggas is like, look, nigga, pick up the phone when you go talk to me about some real shit.
Right.
Until then, get off my goddamn phone.
Get off my line.
Hell yeah, the team that discussed me with trades, I ain't gonna even talk. The 76ers, I never talk to them about no damn trade.
76 is underachieving so much.
They are.
Well,
I know.
when you
That
got,
word was
they
like,
what happens when you have Doc Rivers at the fold, son?
Man, but
Man,
it's
listen,
Doc
man.
Rivers, dog. You got like 3 soft ass niggas on the team,
Listen,
including
man,
Doc
don't
Rivers.
be haters. Trust the process. Like what they always say. Trust the
Oh,
process.
bro.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. So we trusted the process. We trusted the process a long time ago.
Joel and B
They still
soft as
saying it.
marshmallow.
They still saying it. They've been saying it for like 4 years.
Man, listen.
No,
Joel
longer than that. They've been saying that for 7.
Joel and Embiid is softer than marshmallows, nigga.
No, y'all had y'all choice. Y'all could have went to the finals of 2019.
James Harden, soft. Doc
Who did they
Rivers,
lose to?
Mitch
Yeah, they
Soft.
They lost to Toronto.
Damn,
Remember Kawhi with the bounced them out the playoffs? Like, come on.
even after that, they could have went because they could have went. They could have went when they lost to goddamn Atlanta.
Oh, you talking about when
When
Ben
they should have
Simmons
been.
just completely just disappeared? Like, oh,
Yes.
Wait a minute. Is that the series? Is that the series that
And who was coaching that team? Was it Doc Rivers?
Yep, I think so.
No, I think it was Brent Brown. It had to be. It couldn't have been Doc.
Why couldn't it have been that?
Oh, you know what? It might have been Doc Rivers.
What you talking about? When
they lost to Atlanta
Who lost
in the
that
playoffs.
The 76ers.
The 76ers.
It was Doc.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I had to think about it. I had to think about that.
Oh, that nigga is trash.
Listen. This is the trade. You got Choke Rivers, you got choked in, and you got no balls or Harden B. Nigga, all
But here's the thing though. I know one person that's happy that they falling apart. Ben Simmons. Cause he like, finally I'm on a team and my former team is losing and it ain't my fault this time.
Well, see, Ben
Simmons
is playing the 4. That's why he's finally able to do something. He never was a 5.
This is what I said. But I said this 2 years ago when they tried to go after Chris Paul. Who the hell?
Yo, who sleep?
Nah, it's damn heater chilling up.
T, what up, nigga?
What's going on, man?
Nigga drinking.
I thought that was key for a minute. I thought that was key for a minute.
Trey Hagen, and then I'm drinking that Kraken, nigga.
So same shit, different toilet.
Yeah. Welcome.
Man,
and then we got Scrub in here talking shit about the Knicks. Either the Giants or the Knicks. Nigga,
man, the Knicks done choked the game away against the choked it.
Yeah, so he cussing the Knicks out tonight, nigga.
They gave that game up.
They gave it up.
Buck Nasty Trey's voice, they gave up the booty.
Speaking of giving up the booty, since you on that subject, man.
Here we go.
Boy, the Jets.
That was wild last night. That was wild last night.
They was booing so bad. They was like, please put Joe Flacco in the game. It won't hurt. Please put him in the game.
It was bad. It was bad from the jump.
It wasn't enough milks in the crowd, man.
And you tell me the Browns can't make it now.
Tell me that the Browns can't not enough milks in the crowd.
No, y'all have no business trying to fight for a wild card spot, bro. Like Jets
No,
been
I
trying to play for a
listen,
while.
I
They
told
lost
y'all about
4
the
games in a
Jaguars.
row.
I said
4?
before the year, I would not be surprised if they get it together. I would not be surprised because the Titans gonna lose this weekend.
Yo, the Titans really gonna choke it away.
Man, I need the Seahawks to lose. I need the Deadskins to lose, and I need.
It wouldn't hurt y'all. The Giants lost.
Who y'all play? Who y'all play this weekend?
Oh, where Christian at? Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Oh, they. Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, y'all playing the Saints this week? Yeah.
No,
man,
the
Browns.
Oh,
the Browns are playing the Saints.
Oh, y'all playing the
Hey man,
Panthers?
T, we coming in pop style on you, T.
Okay.
How many niggas gonna ride for me?
So listen, T. Hey, yo, T.
Yo.
Christian Hart's gonna be torn. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Saints and the Browns are playing. Saints his team and Deshaun Watson is guy.
Oh, he loved Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard for him.
It shouldn't be that hard.
About the Browns, who gonna stop Chris Olave?
Chris Olave not playing.
Andy Dalton's gonna stop Chris Olave.
Chris Olave is not playing.
Say
Chris Olave is not playing though.
I'm telling you right now. I'm like,
Chris
man,
Olave's
this dude is
not
a problem.
playing. He's not playing. The only guy that is playing this weekend is Shepard. He's everybody else is backups. Chris Olave not playing. The Saints are losing this week. They're done. Andy Dalton is going to throw for 200 yards and scores 14 points.
You think he's gonna get 14? He probably gonna get 5.
No. They'll get 14. It's gonna be in the first half. It's gonna be on a. I'm telling you, he gonna get.
Yeah,
you some
because they almost blew it against Atlanta.
I'll give him 9.
No. Nah, he gonna get 14 because he gonna get deep with Shepard. Shepard gonna get deep. I'm telling you, he gonna have 2 deep.
AT,
they gonna get it.
Nets and Bucks game tonight.
Nah. Who won?
Nets beat them 118-102.
Oh damn, for real?
Yeah.
That's a good dub for the Nets. Wait a minute, who did Giannis play tonight?
Yeah.
Yep. He did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, that's just been different. That's been like on like a rampage.
Because they got a coach, nigga. I've been right, T. I've been right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
No,
like
they
Steve
do
Nash was
anything to divide that team. The front office will be like it'll be the
Steve
biggest
Nash
L
was the
in
weakest
the
link.
NBA, bro.
Hey, T, man, we gonna be in your nightmares this weekend.
Goodbye. Who nightmares you gonna be in?
We gonna be in your T nightmares this weekend.
Uh-oh.
Man, listen, dog. You don't understand,
Man.
bro. We live the nightmares, dog.
Hey, man, look, hey.
Nothing you can
No,
do.
you know
dog.
how
There's
many
nothing
times.
You
know how many times they.
Yeah, we
they
do. Look, we already we lived a
I
nightmare
talked to
too.
like multiple Lions
It was
fans.
the old coach. That was a nightmare.
I've talked to multiple Lions fans. You know how many years I had to hear Lions fans say, "Oh, we gonna do it this year." You know, I'm like, bro, you're not gonna do it this year.
I mean, listen, dad. That was then. This is now. This week.
I think we got a great chance.
When I saw the Hard Knocks, I was like, "Oh, don't be surprised if Detroit start winning games."
But TC, I love this right now because you got hope, and see, when you have hope, that's when y'all start losing. So I got a great opportunity right now.
You ain't ish.
Yeah, he ain't shit.
So,
you know.
Let that say hypothetically you don't make it.
It's not even hope. You see, the whole thing is that like we're on a trajectory, dog. You just happen to be in the way. You know.
So that's a new way of saying we believe in hope. So that's what you're trying to say.
It's hope. It's a planned path. You know what I'm saying?
A planned path of hope.
To the playoffs.
Hope for the playoffs. So you hoping for the playoffs.
No, we gonna do it. Listen,
we ain't gotta hope. We just gotta win out. Y'all got scenarios y'all need to have.
We about to put the nail in that playoff thing today or tomorrow. You know,
it's not really gonna be no nail in the coffin. I mean, even if we lose, we still got a chance.
Mm.
Only if Tampa
Yeah.
Bay loses.
And that's a very high percentage.
Who does Tampa
That's
Bay
about
play
a
this week?
99.9% chance.
HD, who does Tampa Bay
Does
play?
it matter?
Who they play?
I mean, actually, the Panthers can control their own destiny because they do have to play the Bucks the following week. They
Yep.
don't need they don't even need the Bucks. They just need to win.
We play the Cardinals.
Y'all gonna
That
beat the
should be
Cardinals.
easy. That should be easy, but then again, it's the Bucks, dog.
Listen, it's
Nah,
cookie
y'all
and
should-
cream.
Hold up,
They
hold up,
better
hold up.
beat the damn
Y'all
Cardinals.
niggas gonna win against the Falcons tomorrow.
Right.
Them niggas
Why?
not.
Y'all better win against them
Niggas
Falcons.
ain't
You over here throwing shade at everybody. Is y'all niggas gonna win tomorrow? Because without Lamar Jackson, y'all been trash.
Yeah, it's always
In your
a
words.
So we win
In
two.
Trey
Well, we
words.
won 2 games and only lost 1 game. So
And y'all
I ain't
still look
worried about the
trash.
Falcons.
Nigga, 1 game, nigga. Okay, we're counting last year when y'all didn't have them. Y'all lost every game, right?
Oh man.
So y'all
No, I
basically
said
are
we
like-
lost. We won 2 games. We won 2 games and lost 1 without them.
No, last year, no. Y'all won 1 game. No, last year, y'all
No,
ain't
I'm
win
talking
no
about
games.
this year, not last year. Last year we didn't win no games.
That's what I'm saying. This year, y'all only won 1 game, nigga. That's it.
Who
So
did y'all
y'all
beat
like
in the
one,
one?
y'all like 1 in like 6 or 8 without Lamar.
Right.
damn.
So is y'all niggas gonna win tomorrow?
I'm not worried about tomorrow. All
Well,
we
y'all
gotta do
know
is beat
y'all
Pittsburgh.
Tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
Man,
You said that
look.
last week.
Hey man,
Cincinnati
Trey,
beat y'all, right?
Trey, look,
Cincinnati
I
game up on
look.
y'all.
Listen, all I
If
gotta say
anybody
is 2
else,
words.
I would agree.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Because y'all playing Atlanta. Y'all gonna have to put up some points. Cause them niggas there gonna put up some points. Y'all gonna have to put up some
I'm not
points.
worried about the points.
Easy.
No, you need to be concerned about the points.
I'm
Y'all
not
can't
worried
put up
about
no
the
points.
points.
Dog,
Bro, y'all
your
barely been putting up
listen,
10.
Your offense has been trash, dog.
They barely been putting up 10 in the past 3
Exactly.
games.
So is your defense gonna shut? Is y'all defense gonna
Like-
be the 2000 Ravens, nigga?
No.
I
No.
just
Hell no.
I just say they probably will because since Roquan's been there, we only giving up the most
Nigga,
points.
that
We
is
giving
cap.
up is like
Dog,
20.
That is
y'all
cap.
have, but look at
Super
the teams that y'all played. Y'all have played against the Browns, who still is like trying to figure it out right now with Deshaun Watson. Then you
Trey,
played against
this
who else
defense
you
is
played
nowhere
against?
near the 2000 Ravens, dog. Cut the
I
cap.
didn't say they were. See, here you go, putting words in my mouth. I didn't say that. You said that.
HD asked you a question.
Yeah.
I'm not as far as
That's exactly what he asked you.
I'm not worried about the defense.
Bro,
As much as I'm worried about the offense.
Listen, y'all only beat the Steelers that week because Trubisky was in there. Y'all knocked the white boy out. Pickett.
Well, hold on. You said we knocked him out. Don't you got to play defense to knock him out?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. You could cheap shot too, nigga. So y'all got
Hey,
him out the game.
Hey, they should have took him out the game the first time we knocked him out.
But you're not
are
paying
no world beaters
attention,
on
bro.
offense.
You guys are like, without Lamar, y'all have been trash. I'm just saying. Y'all think y'all gonna pull it off tomorrow? Because if y'all don't pull it off tomorrow, that's y'all ass post, man. I'm just being honest.
Does he even have a date of when he gonna come back yet?
No, they still don't have a date. He's still up in the air.
That
It's
nigga ain't coming back for the rest of the
last
season.
year.
Yeah,
He
he's
got
not
to be out
coming
for the
back.
rest of the season, T. Because if they don't win tomorrow, y'all definitely losing next week to the Bengals. I guarantee that.
We don't play the Bengals next week.
But hey, HD,
As far as you bringing up Cincinnati, I'm like, bro, ain't nobody worried about Cincinnati right now.
Nigga, Cincinnati been balling. What you mean?
You gotta worry about Cincinnati
Cincinnati
Last year, I was like, I would.
If you
They don't scare
ain't
me.
worried, you just don't care. You know what I'm saying?
They don't scare me. Like, bruh, if it was last year, I'd be like, okay, I'm kind of
Bro,
worried.
the Bengals, dude,
But
the Bengals.
I wouldn't be scared if y'all had Lamar, but
bro,
y'all
the
ain't got
Bengals have
Lamar.
won their last 4, dog, and they've done it in the second half. They've been the best second half team all year. What are you talking about?
Nah, they played some really dumb teams. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
but they still have won those games. I mean, do
Okay,
I believe
they
in the
play
Bengals?
some dumb
Not
teams,
really.
but dog, you can't help it that the other nigga dumb. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They capitalize. But let me ask you this, Christian. Even though they play dumb teams, if the Ravens don't win tomorrow, do you guarantee the Ravens could beat them next week?
No, because they're not gonna beat them. They're not gonna beat them. Period.
Exactly.
I honestly don't think they can beat the Steelers.
Without Lamar, if they don't have Lamar Jackson, y'all niggas ain't winning shit. Y'all not.
But
the whole offense is predicated on number 8. Because if you look at the stats, he is involved with 99.9% of all your scoring plays.
Yeah. And see that's what I was saying. That I said the same thing last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's about if like I would love to say the Ravens and Lamar can take him to the playoffs every year because he's that kind of player.
He could.
You know what I'm saying? But
he could, yeah.
But it's about if he can withstand that kind of
punishment.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of usage over a full year.
Punishment is usage.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's look at all the starting quarterbacks. Right. Joe Burrow, who does he have? You have Jamar Chase.
Everybody.
Right? T. Higgins, the tight end, Taj Boyd. Now, let's go to Justin Herbert. You got Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Everett at the tight end. And you got Ekeler. Now, let's go to Tua. You got Tyreek Hill. You got Waddle. What is the common denominator that this man is missing? A receiver. When you have a top flight receiver, it makes your usage rate less. Because listen, as far as running the ball, the Ravens are the best running team in the league, like the past 3-4 years. No, I say 5 or 6 years. They've been the best running team. But if you don't add a deep threat, a guy that scares you. Now, early on, Rashad Bateman was doing that, but he's starting to show he's injured prone. Now, if you would have added a number 1 receiver, you wouldn't be having this problem down the stretch. You're relying too much on an overrated tight end, even though Trey think this tight end is all world. I think the nigga's an overrated bum. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Not bad, but
but Trey thinks he's all everything tight end. He's the greatest damn near of all time. So, but in my opinion, I think the nigga just a better algae crumpler. That's just my opinion. We'll leave it there. But other than that, you have nobody else. Marquise Brown, everybody love to brag about 1,000 yards. He ain't nothing but a gadget player. He can't run routes well.
Well, I said that when we traded him, and you see what happened.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. You was right. You was like 1 out of 10 right on that. You were right about the Marquise shit because you already know. Me and you already knew that shit. Just like you know, Marquise Brown ain't shit. Okay, so now who else do you have? You lost Duvernay for the whole season. That was your next guy.
What?
Who was actually better than Marquise Brown, actually, at running the gadget plays. He's gone. So now you brought back Sammy Watkins. He ain't gonna last 3 plays. That nigga get hurt.
I thought he was with the Green Bay Packers.
No, he realized what happened to him. He realized that grass ain't green on the side.
They brought him back. So you got a nigga who gonna give you about 3 plays. He gonna be hurt for the season. You got Deshaun Jackson who give you one long play and then he done. I don't know. Like I said, I felt he was done. I don't know why they picked him. But anyway, that's all you got. Isaiah Likely is inconsistent. So then your play calling. which you've been giving Greg Roman all type of vests, all type of protection this year. You've been the Secret Service of Greg Roman, which the nigga just really ain't been showing shit, which I knew he wouldn't. This is what I feared about the Ravens.
Bruh. When it comes to Greg Roman, I'm going to basically say this. At this point, he know he gone.
But you can't for him, though. But
yeah, that's your man.
You can't for him and said that he wasn't the problem. And I'm like, bro,
that's your big
he is the problem, because if receivers don't want to come to your team because all you do is focus on the tight ends and running backs, and this is facts, you can look it up. Every Greg Roman offense focuses on what? The tight ends and the running backs. Why would a receiver come to your team if they're not going to run plays for the receiver? That's what I was saying. Greg Roman is the problem. And you cap for the nigga. So I'm just saying. You cap for him. You cap for this sorry ass nigga Andrews. You didn't cap for that.
We ain't gonna discuss Mark Andrews because, like I said,
and you cap for Mark
like I said, when it comes to that, I ain't gotta speak on that because all I gotta say is his Pro Bowl selection. That solidified that, so I ain't gonna speak on that.
It's a popularity contest now.
The Pro Bowl is basically the dumbass fans out there like yourself. Y'all don't know football, so y'all just go off a flash.
Hey man, Big Gino made it, so I ain't tripping.
Well, Big Gino actually deserved it because he's comeback player of the year. Because that team was trash before he came to quarterback.
Hey man, look, Christian McCaffrey does not deserve.
Hold up. Sorry. He saved Pete Carroll, who is an overrated coach. That I've been saying this since USC. Nigga can't do nothing unless he has something to save his ass, which it was Gino this year. So anyway, like I'm saying, I don't care about that Pro Bowl selection. You can get selected for whatever. I watch film, I break down film, see your tendencies, how you're showing if it's going to be a pass play, running play. Mark Andrews don't do shit unless Lamar Jackson is there. That's just facts.
Like I said, his Pro Bowl selection solidified that you can keep on going back.
Like I said, I don't care about his Pro Bowl. He's overrated because if you're that guy, y'all should have won that game last week. He should have took over the game. Why didn't he take over the game? And don't give me no hope.
You can't take over the game when you're getting double and triple team and everybody knows you that guy.
I told your hating ass from the beginning that Greg Roman is trash and that Mark Andrews is overrated.
Hold on. Who is your tight end again? Since you want to shit all on my tight end, who is your tight end?
You was captain, but he's sorry.
Who is your tight end? Since you want to shit all on my tight end.
All you do is cap. All you do is hate. All you do is talk bullshit. You don't have any substance. And I just proved you wrong.
My thing is, who is your tight end? Who is your tight end?
Listen,
exactly.
I told the truth about my team from the beginning. I told you our offensive line sucked. Did I or did I not? I told you our defense.
You told me your offensive line sucked, but you talking about you talking about my tight end, talking about how trash my tight end is. When you don't have a tight end.
I can out-talk you, nigga. I can out-talk you, nigga. So like I was saying, I told you before the season, the offensive line sucked. I told you before the season, we had no true running back. I told your bitch ass before, you a bitch. I told your bitch ass before the season, the D-line was trash. I told you that. I told you Vita Vea was overrated. I told your bitch ass we should have never got rid of JPP or Ndamukong Suh. I told your bitch ass Levante David was done. I told you Devin White was overrated. So don't bring it to my team when I told you my team, as it's reflecting the record, is what I thought it would be, dumbass. So let's talk about your bitch ass. Your bitch ass Mark Andrews, weak, soft, ain't done shit since Lamar's been hurt. Greg Roman, past 3 years, has had the last offense in the damn league. Only thing y'all been number one in is what?
Running.
Rushing, dumbass. So what are you talking about, hater? That's all you do is hate, but I got the context, though, nigga.
Are you
So
done?
like I said, your bum-ass offensive coordinator proved me right. Your bum-ass coach proved me right. And your bum-ass tight end proved me right. I don't give a damn about a Pro Bowl. A Pro Bowl, they don't even care about the shit. They don't even play in the shit no more. So I don't care about a Pro Bowl. What I care about is what your
Them
bitch
niggas don't
ass
play
do
in the Pro
on the
Bowl.
field. What you do on the field. Tom Brady is a 7-time Super Bowl champion. I don't give a shit. You ain't did shit this year, nigga. I've been critical of my team. You haven't. I told the truth about my bitch ass coach, Todd Bowles and Bruce Arians. And Byron Leftwich, bum ass nigga. So don't tell me about my goddamn team when I've been right about my bum ass team. Nigga. So how about you learn how to stop hating and actually admit real shit, dumbass? What the hell you talking about? With your dumb ass. Yeah, you laughing because it's right. You a bum and your team's a bum.
I'm just laughing because I'm like, dude, you go off on me. I'm like, bruh, it's not
Because
that serious. Calm down.
all you do is hate. You always hate about nothing. You don't come in here with context. What has Mark Andrews done when Lamar's been hurt? Nothing. What has Greg Roman done the past 3 years? Nothing. The common denominator is every quarterback in the league outside of Patrick Mahomes has a top number 1 receiver. And you keep capping for Greg Roman, and you keep capping for Mark Andrews.
Is Amari Cooper really a number one?
What did the dude do last week? Y'all had the defense shut them down to 13 points. What did Mark Andrews do? Nothing. What did Greg Roman do? Nothing. Got Duvernay hurt. So that's what I'm saying. You cap for these guys for no reason. You come on here with negativity and no substance. That's the difference. I done broke down my team before the season. I was right. And I'm continuing to be right about they bum ass. And I'm right about your bum ass team.
Damn, they in the third quarter already? God damn. This shit moving.
What's up, Mr. X?
What's up, HD?
Chilling, bruh. Man, how your daughter doing, man? She look like she had fun at that party, boy.
Nigga, HD, I ain't got no kids, man.
Oh, yeah, it must be another Mr. X then.
Yeah, I ain't got no kids, man. I'm just worrying about these damn cowgirls right now.
Right. Yeah, Zach Wilson spent too much time with the Mills and not on his game. Exactly. That's why when he was out there with the wife, I mean, not the wife, but his mother's friend, he was giving him a pass, and I was getting on his ass saying, why you ain't working on your game? Why you ain't out there practicing? Everybody said, HD, you being too hard on him. No, I'm not. Dog, you ain't proved nothing in the league. So why are you talking? Why are you out here with a milk? And you ain't proved nothing.
It ain't even like you couldn't get a milk that wasn't connected to you in any way. Your mother's friend? Come on.
Yeah, they about booed him off the field yesterday, dog.
They would have threw everything at him if they could.
Word.
But AC, look, Zach Wilson got his TV show that he continues to keep going. A Boy Meets Milk.
Well, I ain't heard of that TV show. That TV show must be canceled because he played like shit Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see that show for the rest of the season.
At all. We ain't seeing shit.
Yeah.
Where's Outlaw
Right.
at, man? He be
Oh,
able to
Outlaw.
Outlaw,
Oh yeah.
Outlaw with witness
Holla if you
protection
hear
right
me.
now.
Right.
That nigga under witness protection. We can't even get
Yeah,
to him.
yeah.
We can't even send him a link right now.
He
They
was in
got, they
Sino
got
chat.
they got him on lockdown because he gonna murder Zach Wilson. They let him out.
You said what, T?
I seen him in Sino chat.
Yeah, he'll be over there because there's so many people you can't see him.
So
he can hide.
No
How
problem.
many niggas gonna
Hide
ride
amongst
for me?
like where's Waldo and shit? Where's
Yeah.
Hey, but
Right.
T,
Where's Outlaw? That's the name of the book now. Where's Outlaw?
but T, man, you heard what Josh said. You heard what Josh said, T.
Well, who said?
You heard what Josh said.
Aw, here this nigga go. Go ahead.
What he
You heard what Josh said. He said, "Man, I ain't worried about these bitch ass niggas in the West. You know what I'm saying? The only niggas I'm worried about is them Celtics. Nigga. You know what I'm saying?"
There you
I
go.
laughed so hard.
In the back of his mind, in the back of after watching that interview, in the back of his mind, he's thinking to himself like, bro, I'm really not worried about nobody.
But on the serious though, I laughed so hard. 'Cause I was like, damn, man.
Don't get me wrong, John Morant.
He finna Kawhi Leonard them, boy. They better not play the Clippers.
Don't get me wrong, John Morant was a good player, but he can't disrespect the West like that. Like, nigga, you ain't
Hey, man,
what you do.
Hey,
he gotta. But Mr. X, he gotta back it up. If he don't,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Toasted.
Oh, they gonna
Yeah.
So
That's
you
the
gotta
thing.
listen. I don't have a problem with it. You can talk all the shit you want, but if you don't back it
I
up,
loved it.
nigga,
He
you being
dissed all the
fake.
niggas.
Right,
He
didn't they?
didn't just diss the West. He dissed the East too.
What's
He was
up,
like,
Phil
man,
G?
that nigga Giannis ain't nobody either.
What's up, boss?
Chilling, man. You
And
know,
the league
me
ain't gonna promote the
cooling over
Nets.
here, man. Trying to block out the hate over here and shit. What's up?
Oh my god.
Oh, y'all feeling better now, so
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's what's
feeling
up.
better. You sound better. You saw
Y'all
the
don't
game
celebrate
tonight?
Christmas, huh?
I do.
You saw the game tonight?
which one?
The Bucks and Nets.
Nah, I just seen just some little clips of here and there. Who won?
Nets.
118-102.
Oh, they got it. Oh, they beat the Bucks. Oh, okay then.
Now the Bucks got better since they traded Steve Nash sideways as a coach.
They ain't trade him. That niggas escorted that nigga out the facility.
They like in the 4th or the 5th spot now, ain't they?
Yeah, them niggas had a Detroit T-blunt and smoked it in his face and said, "You gotta go."
Nah, he got a care package.
Oh man, y'all seen that interview
he probably got the
too.
rest of his money and was just like, gladly.
I was about to say, I ain't wasting no weed on that nigga
Hell
now. Just hit the
no.
bricks, sir.
At all, nigga. That nigga so ass as a coach. It wasn't even funny. And you had all these guys trying to defend his ass. That shit was funny.
Like if you're gonna go coach, if you want to be a new coach, do that with a team that ain't trying to be playoff ready, bro.
Right, LB. Sorry ass cracker. It seemed like they know how to find them sorry ass crackers out here.
Man, everybody knew that shit. Man, when Kyrie came out and said, "Yo, I think we should just coach ourselves and shit," you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, damn, it was
Hey,
over
man,
with
now
from Jump Street.
They be using that shit against them niggas too. They use that shit against them niggas. Like they said they didn't need a coach. No, they said they didn't need that coach.
Right.
But they never picked the coach though. Then you know who picked him was Sean Marks.
Yeah.
That's who picked him.
I wanted them to go. I wanted them to go. I wanted them
like
to
a
take
Mark
season without a
Nance
coach.
nigga.
That would have been fire. That would have been fire if they played the season without a coach.
No,
this is not.
I don't think that would have looked right.
Them niggas.
I ain't talking about I ain't talking about like on that LeBron shit where they get like a fake coach or whatever. I'm talking about like no coach at all. Like,
but
no
LeBron
coach.
had the league behind him too, though, dog.
Right.
If you got the league behind you, you could play without a coach, nigga. You good.
That's exactly why I said that's not gonna work. If the Nets would have played without a coach, they probably would have lost every game. They'd be like, Well, they lose this game.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
Did everybody watch that Isaiah Thomas interview about?
Oh
Drake?
hell yeah!
Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I
nigga!
was telling
It was
HD.
loaded. I did a
finished.
video on it. It was classic.
It was.
Air Jordan bitch ass out, and all the
And
Jordan
then,
fans
and then you
Real
got
quick.
people in the
Oh,
comments. They was
I
like,
was gonna
"Oh,
watch it, but like, come on, man. Like,
nah, the Jordan
I'm
fans
tired of
like
this shit with
Isaiah
him and
Thomas
Jordan,
still
man.
jealous and all this beef. I'm like, all right,
Hey,
no.
No, he
hey,
not.
all
No, he
the
not.
Jordan all the Jordan fans was in the closet, nigga. They couldn't say shit.
Listen, man, pull your skirt down.
Pull
You know
your
what I'm
skirt
saying?
down.
It's
It's okay.
Man, tell your man to pull his skirt down. Like, nigga, I'm tired of this shit with him and Jordan. Like, come on, like,
Nigga, Mike
Nigga,
the
it's
one that be
Jordan.
keeping the
Paul,
shit going.
my thing with Isaiah is like, bro,
He didn't say shit until that documentary came out.
Right.
When he
And
brought
he
that documentary out, that's when it was like, bruh, you calling everybody an asshole. Nigga, you the biggest asshole. None of your teammates like you. Y'all can't even have a reunion, nigga. That's how bad they hate you.
and really, you know what he's really mad about? He's really mad about because he got on there in that same documentary, running his mouth, lying, capping and shit, talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't the one who got Isaiah off the team, you know, off the dream team. And then the next week,
because they had them on video saying
the
it.
next week, the tape come out about him, nigga, having this nigga kicked off the team and shit.
Exactly.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. So the nigga, and then not only that, nigga, this nigga let you come to his mom's house. Then the nigga nephew stayed with you, nigga. So you got Charles Oakley, your main bitch, Michael Jordan's bitch, for the record. Charles Oakley, let's say it. Charles Oakley, that nappy head, gray hair mother sucker, is Michael Jordan's bitch and his bag boy. Now, let's get back to the subject. This nigga was cool with Michael way
My
before your
main
bitch
chick.
ass
My
came.
main chick.
He came way before you were in the picture.
Oh.
Nigga, Michael was the biggest hater. Nigga, how the hell you was this much of a capper and liar, nigga? You just got exposed.
He big
exposed.
Right.
Expose.
Man.
Exposed.
Because Isaiah even said it.
The rules for you. They changed the league for you. They sent everybody a paper to tell you the rule change for this nigga.
Listen, this nigga done had every accolade in basketball you could ever want to get. He'd have been one of the most famous people on the planet. He'd have made billions of dollars, dog, and you still thinking about Isaiah Thomas. That shit still burns you up.
You got a bad Cuban wife. He got a fine ass Cuban wife who got money. Bitch got money. Her daddy got bread. Nigga can get all the Cuban cigars he want. And
no, we ain't gonna act like Isaiah Thomas is a golden child. We ain't gonna do that.
Isaiah was never no golden child. Stop lying. When?
No, I'm
We
talking
gonna say
about we
all.
ain't gonna act like this nigga ain't never do shit. Remember what he did to Magic? Like, come on, man. Like, stop.
No, nigga, what
he did to Magic?
What Magic did to him?
Exactly. What are you talking about?
Right, dude. What you watch? Okay, I don't know what you talking about.
Like, come on, man.
Nigga, Magic was on there and apologized to him, nigga.
Right.
Remember that.
That's true.
I'm sorry,
That's true.
brother.
Like they both did shit, but we ain't gonna act like Isaiah Thomas ain't never do shit.
What he do?
I mean, we not acting like that though. We just calling out Mike, old bitch
When he called
ass
him
for
gay,
being
when
a
he
bitch
made
ass
that room about him
sensitive
being
ass
gay,
nigga.
because that's when he had HIV and all that.
He didn't say that.
He never said that. That was only a rumor, Dad.
That was a rumor, dog.
You know what I'm saying? It was niggas like Karl Malone who was talking that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, it was him.
Not Chris Webber, but the other guy. I can't think of the other guy. Talking about I'm afraid to play Magic because I might get caught with HIV or some shit.
Yeah, I think that's what Karl Malone said.
Yeah, that's Karl
Yeah, that was
Malone.
during the All
He
Star
didn't want
game.
to.
I'm
He
talking
didn't want
about
to play
behind the
with him in
scenes
the
and
All Star
shit.
game.
He got it from Jermaine Stewart.
Talking about the All Star game. That was
Dude,
Karl
they
Malone with the
even-
All Star
Allegedly.
game. That was like up
But
front.
dog,
We all heard him say that.
But dog, he never said nothing about. He the one who advocated for Magic to be in the All Star game, nigga. So
Right.
why would he
Right.
diss Magic?
Right.
That don't make no sense. That's like
Oh, I mean, dude, bro,
That's
Magic
like
Johnson.
advocating for you to get this job, and then I'm behind the scenes. Man, LB ain't shit. He ain't deserve that job.
Right.
I got you the job. That don't make no sense. That's dumb as hell.
Right.
What sense does that make?
It don't.
That's why Isaiah was mad at Magic Johnson because of the USA team, because he tried to.
But
I'm like,
that's why Magic apologized to his ass, because Magic was the bitch ass nigga.
right.
Just like Mike. That's why they were joking with each other at the little 75 thing behind the back and all. Bitch ass niggas together. Bitch ass niggas.
That's crazy. And that just shows how bad of a friend Magic really was. After Isaiah freaking talked about, like, man, they freaking snickering with Mike, like, yeah, he's still mad. Like, come on, dog.
Right. And then gonna try and take the weight like it was really me who killed, wasn't Mike.
Right, like, dog, come on, you know what it is. Stop it, stop it.
Cut off the 10. It's the
Magic
Man.
Right.
It's like, nigga, you was diagnosed with HIV. Niggas ain't know if you was coming back, nigga.
Right.
You talking about?
They thought you was gonna
I
die.
ain't coming back. They didn't even know if he was gonna be available.
Right. They thought he was gonna die. They thought he wasn't gonna live over 10 years.
Hey, bro, and truth be told, in that All-Star game, we all saw that 92 All-Star game, bro. You know what? Nobody trying to guard Magic like that. You know, like every time Magic got the ball, they got the backing up on him.
Karl Malone cleared way.
Hell yeah. Karl Malone, like, listen,
yo,
I'm out the way. You
like,
can
I
get
don't
to
know
the
what.
Listen, I've been on the other side of the court. I'm playing like 20 feet defense on
man,
that.
I'm in the stands, nigga. You ain't seeing me on the court. I'm in the stands. I'm like, y'all have fun, nigga. You in the All-Star game. No, I'm not. I'm Magic out there. Popcorn.
And then they act like the Detroit Pistons was the only physical team. And I'm like,
dude, the entire NBA was physical back in the 80s, bro. The entire NBA was physical back in the 80s.
That's what I'm saying.
Dirtiest team, bro. Boston was the dirtiest team.
All I know is the NBA, David Stern, all of them got exposed, dog. And it was
right.
It was
right.
lovely to
I'm
watch.
the best. As far as the Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan thing, yeah, I don't like Michael Jordan and what he did or whatever, but Isaiah Thomas, you should just accept the fact that Michael Jordan don't like you. He ain't gonna never like you.
Isaiah Thomas is not worried about no Michael Jordan. What are you talking about?
Right.
Hold on, like, we gotta really ask that question.
Can I please get niggas on here who actually make sense, nigga? Isaiah Thomas don't care about this guy. This guy Isaiah has treated Jordan with nothing but love and respect.
Nothing but love and respect and class.
These niggas done chilled with each other before. This nigga Mike done been to the west side of Chicago, to his house.
Been to the crib, bro. Wasn't nobody messing with him. He was able to walk free. Hold on, HD. Let me say this.
Michael is the only nigga who is bringing this shit up. Michael brought up after they asked him about the Isaiah Thomas thing. Michael said, "Oh, I'm the reason he off the team." Isaiah ain't never say shit about Mike. The only thing Isaiah said about Mike was LeBron was better than Mike. That was it. Everything else, Michael Jordan has had a beef and problem with this man because he's upset because the nigga beat him more than he beat him, nigga. It's the facts.
Dudes would always say this.
I want to be this nigga friend. Stop listening to Charles Oakley, nigga.
Please stop.
And the media.
First of all, hold on. First of all, who the hell is
That's
this
where you got
Charles
it from. That's where you got it from, nigga. So stop the cap.
That's who the hell is Charles Oakley?
Charles Oakley came out and said, "Hey, man, Michael don't want to be your friend." I'm like, "Hey, man, go pick up Michael's bags, nigga." Or Michael. That's what I said to that nigga. So stop capping, dog. You read that, dog. Isaiah don't want to be this nigga. If Isaiah wanted to be the nigga friend, Isaiah would have came out and apologized for no reason, nigga, and kissed his ass.
Like Charles Oakley.
That's the only reason Mike
and Charles Barkley.
Nah, Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley, him and Charles Barkley ain't gonna never be friends again. After I seen that 75th anniversary, I said, "Yep, they ain't gonna never be friends again."
Well, yeah, because Charles Barkley a bigger bitch. Because Charles Barkley was on the air and talked all that shit about him, and they didn't even call him to give him the heads up he was finna talk shit about.
Right.
Everybody knew
Like it
that.
had something to not like do with basketball. I remember it was something with Barkley.
He
and
was
Mike.
talking
Nah,
about
he was talking.
About his managerial skills.
his ownership and managerial
Yeah.
skills.
Mike ended up taking
Mike,
it personal.
I took it personal.
I took
it personal.
But hold on, but hold on, but what my only thing with that is what Charles saying was a lie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Mike?
Yeah, when he said you need to stop getting people in there that kiss your ass and get people in there to know what they doing.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't lying about that.
No, he wasn't lying about that.
Right where they said they were kissing his ass. But as far as what Mike did, Mike freed up a lot of cap space for them sorry ass bastards, and they were able to go get a John Wall and a Bradley Beal down the line.
Yeah.
But as far as kissing ass part, yes, he's right.
Mhm.
But other than that, he got them niggas over the cap instead of under the cap. But see, us or you as a fan don't pay attention to that shit. You can pay attention to the paper and what bitch ass niggas say, and not look at the whole picture.
Right.
How long was he there for GM for the Wizards?
I think 5-6 years.
So from like 02 to like what 08?
No, he was there in like 2000 because I think that was the year they got Kwame Brown.
He was there from 2001 to 2003. You talking about Michael, right?
Yeah, the 010. It wasn't the 010.
What year did they get Kwame Brown?
2001.
2001 to 2003. Like I said.
No, they got him 2001 because 2003 is when Bron came in.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said he was there, Nick, from 2001 to 2003?
Yes.
Okay. So he was there 3 years. And then he went to
so he just helped them out with freeing up that like
and then
the
I
future.
was and then when they said how he got let go, because I think they was like he thought once he stopped playing, he was gonna go back in office. The owner told him, "No, you ain't coming back in office."
I mean, Charlotte works out for him better anyway than DC.
So that's where he's from.
Yeah. Well, he ain't from Charlotte. He from like Wilmington or whatever.
Well, whatever. He's from Carolina, so whatever.
He's from North Carolina. North Carolina.
Yeah, I don't care about that bald-headed bastard.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro. Before I came back, man, what you think about the next game, man?
I didn't see it. They was just talking about it. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? But
man.
I'm surprised to hear it, especially they be having a hard time with Giannis, man, because they ain't got no paint presence like that. So I was surprised to hear they won like that.
Mm-hmm. This is what I said too about the Milwaukee Bucks. They kind of played into Brooklyn's hand, seeing as how just like how they played against the Memphis Grizzlies, man. They got Giannis out here isolating on the perimeter way too much, man. He has to. They need to run more plays with him actually playing in post more. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing off the ball and playing and put him in post more. And that's playing in the team's hands, and they know how to guard you. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to gain momentum, and you're trying to bum rush your way to the basket. That's how they form that little wall in front of you.
Yeah.
That's how they
And basically, they like
that forces you to have to pass the ball in certain situations, and it forces the other teams, his teammates to have to beat you on your own.
Yeah, it ain't like you got a whole bunch of dribble moves, nigga.
Right.
You better take the ball in different spots and shit around the basket. You know what I'm saying? But see, like he can't go to the left side. And this is what I be saying about him. Like
and this is what I've been saying too.
His footwork, man, is still not where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he get attacked from both sides of the floor, that would
he'll be dangerous.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He'll be.
If he can attack both sides of the floor, and if he can actually, be able to shoot from both sides of the floor, you know what I'm saying?
Oh well, this game over with.
But it ain't even really about that. He don't really need to shoot like that. The thing with him is if he learns how to post move work on that mid range.
That's what I meant as far as like him working in like actually polishing his mid range game. You know what I'm saying?
Because he don't need a 3-point shot. That's why I keep
No.
Did Denver have a game
range and he need a post game, and that's it. If he has
and the LA strippers walk.
He should take about 2 threes a game, if that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
he can take that second one if he missed that first.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So he could take on, so he can be in that low post. He can work on that high post. If he works on a good elbow shot, dog, he'll be dangerous. So that's all he need to work on.
I must say this for a guy who really can't shoot but can get hot, but he has moments where he get hot. He only need 5.
He don't even need 5, dog. It's like, bro, he don't need, dog. If he takes no threes for the game, he's fine. The thing with him is, if you develop a post game, it's gonna be hard for guys to guard you, because 9 times out of 10, these centers today aren't equipped to slide their feet well. They're not good on the low blocks or the high post. They're not fundamentally sound defensively.
And he's the biggest dude on the court.
Right.
He's all 9 times out of 10. He's the biggest guy on the court.
And if I was him, I would try to go to Kareem and learn that hook shot, and I would go to Akeem to learn that off that low post dribble, as well as that shake, and get in that corner shot. I think he'll be good.
Shit, even Patrick Ewing and shit, get him.
You can learn from like you can learn from Patrick Ewing. You can learn
shit. You know, a consistent low block jumper, use the glass and shit.
Yeah.
He do it a little.
I'm thinking about
Tim Duncan. He can go to Tim Duncan too, T.
And I'm thinking about actually, T. Since you brought up Patrick Ewing up, I'm thinking about the way Giannis shoots the ball and the way he actually comes off from the post. I think he can really learn from Patrick Ewing that way, man.
Yeah,
he can really learn from Patrick.
Because he used the glass every once in a while, Dad. But
right.
He can do it.
Hey, also Tim Duncan, T. And
ridiculous. Yeah, Tim Duncan. He should just want Tim Duncan to sweat on him or something. You know?
Right.
For real, Dad.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but like I said, it's like once Giannis, right now you could tell Giannis is still, he's able to do what he does because of how long he is and his athleticism and stuff. So, it's like, but at the same time, it's become kind of easy to, anticipate what he does, because you see him always isolating on the perimeter. And it's like he can pretty much only go one way. So,
he's like you say, he's hoping to beat you with his athleticism, his long strides. He can get to the basket with one dribble. You know what I'm saying? From anywhere from 20 feet in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was wondering why. Like, how the hell did Denver's record change? I'm like, they played tonight too. I was like, okay.
And right now, Memphis is basically ripping the Suns a new asshole.
Trevor's lost to Denver tonight, and Memphis is about to whoop on Phoenix, and I think Phoenix play Denver Sunday. So
they're gonna lose that one.
Yep. I know one thing, man. The Nets are rolling right now, man. I love it.
I can't wait for Christmas. Golden State and Memphis. I've been waiting since the summer.
I don't think they ain't gonna live up to the hype though.
I ain't trying to hear what you guys say on that.
I don't think they ain't gonna live up to the hype.
Yeah, boy.
Bro, did you see, bro? When I saw when they played against the Nets, I said, bro, you got to be freaking kidding me.
I mean, like, dude, their players are hurt. Like Steph Curry, Thompson's out right now.
91 points in the first half, bro.
Yeah, that's from Hall of Fame Draymond Green. They said.
I was like, you got to
So I want to hear from White Chocolate himself. Do you still think that bitch ass stank breath ass nigga a Hall of Famer?
Probably do.
When it's all said and done, you think they're gonna put him in there? Just
Oh, he
Yes.
going in there. That ain't no
Don't put him
question.
in.
He going in there.
Man, you cannot put a nigga with a triple single in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
I don't know.
No, bro. He
Listen,
going
it's all
in
a
there.
joke at
Because
this
you know,
point.
hold on. But you know what they gonna say? But you know what they gonna, you know who they gonna use as an example? They gonna be like, well, you look, Ben Wallace is in the Hall of Fame. Right?
But dog, Ben Wallace is one of the
Ben
greatest
Wallace
defenders
known for
ever.
defense.
Put up a triple
Oh, how many times Ben Wallace done won defensive player of the year?
That's gonna be their
This
argument.
nigga was putting up double digits, like double doubles, like galore.
Yeah.
This
I know
nigga
that.
Draymond ain't doing none of that shit.
Like my man, like hold on, HD. How many times Big Ben done won defensive player of the year? How many times Big Ben done won defensive player of the year, man?
He won 3 times.
4. I think 4.
And you want to tell me he don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Get out of here, dude.
It ain't about like just.
I didn't say that. That's what they gonna use as their argument to put him in there.
Okay, well, that doesn't make
You
sense.
can't
It's a
compare.
terrible argument.
Offense?
You
Like,
can't
no,
compare
like, you got
Draymond
defense, so they're
Green
gonna put him
and
in there.
Ben Wallace. Dog. They 2 different players and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Draymond can't stop Shaq. He can't.
Right.
But I'm, but man, listen, man, like. So who played what? So what? Like what? Curry? What Curry hurt or whatever?
Yeah, Curry. Yeah,
Yeah,
Curry.
Yeah, he heard it.
What? So you're not playing on Christmas?
Nah, he ain't gonna
That's why I say I don't know about that game because
I don't.
they
Well,
look
listen.
terrible.
Listen, injuries ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like, listen, injuries ain't got to do with it.
Oh, here we go.
They made this shit happen. They made this shit happen. So Memphis go like, listen.
AT, when it happened to his team, that nigga gonna change his tune.
Exactly.
Now listen, no, listen, because I remember everything that happened in the summertime. Listen, Klay Thompson.
Basically, what? Hold on, LB.
Klay
Let me
Thompson want to run his mouth. Like, remember that. Remember that.
let me say it's confirmed. What LB is saying, basically, they brought it on themselves. They made their bed. Now they got to sleep in it.
Bro, they're injured. Nigga, this shit don't mean nothing, dog. This like
Right.
Trey going to play a bunch of people in wheelchairs down at the YMCA.
How can we predict the injury?
Oh, here this nigga go.
Nah, this is on Klay Thompson.
Now I was about to say this. Now if the shoe was on the other foot, they will be front running and shimmying and running up and down the court.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of course they would.
That's the front running Warriors. That's what they do.
They're gonna be
That's
doing
what they do
That
best.
That's what
Hit me unless we up by 20, nigga.
Nah, they can be up by 10.
Hey, T, boy, it ain't the shit if you ain't up by 20, nigga. What to do, nigga? Hold
Listen, 25, we going to
And
sleep
then-
and to put niggas to sleep.
Hey, Dick.
They can be up by 10.
We going to sleep, nigga. We doing it.
They can be up by 10 and Steph start shimmying. When they go up by 20, he start mean mugging.
That was the old stuff. The new stuff. He do the sleep when they up by 25.
He was like, I'm like, bruh, come on, fam.
Yeah, that shit funny.
That Golden State Dub Nation song that they got out. That big stepping 3-point winner, y'all big stepping. That shit they've been playing like the whole finals last season. Like they would have been doing all of that. You know that show that all the light skinned niggas was doing that, brushing their hair and all that on the court last year.
Now you hate. You just want the Knicks to make the finals run down so you can get you a corny playoff run song.
HD.
Bruh,
I don't know what you talking about, but you still down there 15 while we at 6.
I hope they make it.
We at 6
I hope the
spots.
Knicks make it.
Hey, hold on.
But
Listen,
please don't do what y'all did last year.
You better
What
hope.
you're saying?
Nah, I know
I
we talking
hope
about
the
that.
Knicks make it to the playoffs, but please don't do what y'all did the last time y'all made the playoffs.
Well, you
Win
stop.
one
You
game and
can't
start
turn our swag
celebrating.
off. I'm sorry that you wherever you from ain't got no swag like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't turn it off, bro.
It's like, bro, y'all won one game
You
and
just can't
y'all
turn it off,
celebrate like
my
y'all won
nigga.
a championship.
You
Hey,
just
hold
can't
on,
turn it
Mr.
off
Higgs, what
like
you were
that. If
saying?
niggas want to do all that extra shit, you gotta do all that extra shit. It's
Hold
New
on,
York.
hold on,
I'm
hold
sorry
on,
what
hold on,
it is.
Mr.
Like,
Higgs, what
bro,
you
it
were
is what it
saying?
is. What you gonna do? Not tell him? It's like tell him to not do that. Man, Trey gonna get folded like an accordion, nigga.
I don't know where you from, but as the old saying goes, down south we don't play that. Ain't
Excuse me,
nobody
sir.
folding me like no accordion.
But
Excuse me,
dog,
sir.
you ain't got no basketball team, so I'm trying to figure out how do you really
I'm
equate
saying I
this?
just love basketball, dude. You ain't gotta have a team to love basketball.
Yes, you do. You gotta be able to talk some knowledge and shit.
I know we talking about basketball, but I want to get on that Shady McCoy earlier.
Yeah, go ahead.
He pissed me off. I'm like, who was he to be talking? Like, did Lil Weed want to whoop his ass at one point?
Yeah, but that's Shady McCoy. Shady only talk about the black players and black coaches, and then he does shit for shock value
Right.
because he's irrelevant. He's always been like that. He mad because he was forced to stop playing earlier than what he wanted to. He really want to blame Andy Reid, but he can't blame Andy Reid because he know Andy Reid he know he'll get flack for that. So he knows I'm gonna go after Eric Bieniemy. Then he gonna tell you Dak played ass, but he not gonna show you why. Like as a fan, you can say that.
I
The
But
watched
you're
defense
the
blew the
in
game.
game.
Well,
football, you need to show us like on the film like how he did play ass. If you watch the first interception he threw, the receiver shortened his route. So he was trying to go to a spot and did see a safety, which came up and got the pick. The second one, the damn Noah Brown tried to catch it with his body and bounced the ball up to get a pick six for the win.
Right.
So Noah Brown should have caught it with his hands. As a receiver, you're taught to catch
Catch with your hand.
and Steve Smith talked about this on the Club Shay Shay show when he was talking about Tyreek Hill. That's why Tyreek Hill's not in my top 5 receivers because he can't catch with his hands. He's
He
a
can't catch
body
with his
guy.
hand?
he had Tyreek on there the week after that, or a couple weeks after that. He was like, "Come on, man. If you want to say I can't do this, why you gonna go there?"
Because he can't, dog, and then he can't run routes. Look, I understand you got athletic ability. That's fine. Athletic ability only gets you so far. When your
Right.
ass is done, when you get on the back end of your career, see, this is why a lot of players fizzled out. Those fast guys like Jefferson and Tyreek Hill, they lose that speed and that quickness. Now what you're gonna do? You ain't got no fundamentals, son. You can't get off the block. You can't get off the jam. You can't run your comebacks right no more. You know why? Because that corner who you used to could just run by, you can't do that no more. He on your ass now. So it's good to learn how to catch with your hands. This is why Steve Smith, and you could attest to this because he played for the Ravens. This is why he had a long career because he was able to catch with his hands. If you see all the great receivers, they can catch with their hands. And when you're not able to do that, like you see the San Francisco game, he was dropping every damn thing that came to him. If you see the Buffalo Bills game down the stretch, some of those catches he could have reached out with his hands, but he wasn't comfortable doing it. So he let the ball go over his head. See, you got to watch stuff like that. See, a lot of the fans don't watch key elements like that. They just watch who winning and who not, who counted, who didn't. And this is why I was upset with Lashitty McCoy, because he didn't break down the film of why Dak was ass. You didn't show me why he was ass. You just told me from a fan. If I wanted to hear that, I'll just look at Joy Taylor with her big ass boobs and tell me why he was ass. I'll just look at her big boobs all day then. If I want to hear somebody say somebody ass, it ain't gonna come with no context.
Like I told you in the comments earlier, the defense can't stop the run.
At
Kellen
all.
Moore keep calling dumb plays. Like,
ignoring the ball when y'all don't need to throw the ball.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Exactly. But see, you know the game. This nigga don't know the game. Like, he know the game, but he getting paid to say, we need you to say this and say that. Because he's gonna do it because he's a Sambo ass nigga.
Yeah.
Just like Emmanuel Akko, a Sambo ass nigga. They hire all these Sambos just to talk shit, but not give any context. And that's why the average fan today is a dumbass idiot and don't
Right.
know the game of football. Because they're going off of emotion and they're going off of what ESPN is saying, which is bullshit.
I don't know who watched ESPN. I told you, I started watching that 2011. That was the last time I watched it.
The average person who don't know shit does. They watch it.
Yeah, you right. You right.
That's why they
A
come.
lot of people like watching ESPN just normally just have it like as
Oh, this guy, we ain't gonna look for no magic thing.
Right.
like they'll just have ESPN as like a default channel. Like it's not like they just happen to like do stuff around the crib and stuff.
Right.
They're like they're just sitting there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But see, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, I don't care if Joy Taylor or Skip or them say what they say. They never played the game before. But if you played the game and your assessment is the player is ass, why are you on there? I could just keep Joy Taylor on there with her big titties for me to watch.
Right.
And I can listen to her say the shit.
Aaron Rodgers is ass, in my opinion. Aaron Rodgers, he ass. There's a lot of quarterbacks that's ass. That is
what Aaron Rodgers' problem is. He's worried about his stats. It's not that he's ass. He's just worried about his stats. So that's why he comes out losing more than he wins, because he's worried about looking like something.
he worried about what pennies he should work for the game, or
right. He should play to win the game. But Aaron Rodgers ain't built like that. He plays for stats because he knows people in the media like Rob Parker are gonna suck him off all day, and he could get away with shit. Like if a receiver's running a drag route or running a comeback route, and there's a guy on him, instead of him throwing it in position for that guy to catch it, he throws it out of bounds because he don't want to mess it up or get intercepted. But see, with Devontae, he trusts Devontae, so he was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw it up to Devontae because I know Devontae's gonna catch everything that come his way. So I can throw it up. I can risk throwing the ball. But if it's like a Watson or a Cobb, I gotta be careful how I throw this ball because it might get picked off. That's gonna make me look bad. I'm gonna be seen as I'm the reason my team lost. He can't take that. This is why Brett Favre was a better quarterback than him. Brett Favre didn't care about none of that shit, whether he thought he was good or not. He was gonna go out there and try to win the game by any means necessary.
Yeah.
So
hey,
what's up, Jamaica?
Hey, man, I can't believe these motherfuckers is trying to put
F-bomb. Jamaica, you gotta watch the F-bomb.
Oh, my bad. These mother, you know what? Trying to put Patrick Mahomes over Jalen Hurts. Man, these guys, they better make me mad, man. Yeah, man, how the hell? How you gonna put Patrick Mahomes over Jalen Hurts? Oh, that.
No, not this year. Jalen Hurts been the best quarterback this year.
He been balling. I give him his credit. I ain't gonna hate.
He deserved the MVP.
No, they talking about give it to Patrick Mahomes because Jalen Hurts is gonna be hurt this game.
Because you know why, Jamaica? Patrick Mahomes is the face.
He white.
And plus, I also said this. I said they gonna use he played with less talent.
Yeah, you right.
Right.
As they argue me on why he get the MVP. I knew Jalen Hurts wasn't gonna get it from the jump.
But honestly, the past like 6 weeks, like the reason the Chiefs have been winning is because of McKinnon and Pacheco.
Yeah.
Not because of him. He's been terrible. Him and Josh Allen have had a terrible stretch.
Yeah. But that's all they talk about. All they talk about is the black quarterback struggling. Lamar Jackson, that Jalen Hurts. It's like, come on, yo.
Well, Lamar got hurt in the pocket, so that's why they're trying to find ways that they can't take it away from that. That's why they got to say on their arguments, well, he gets hurt in the pocket, so you could just make an argument that he gets hurt in the pocket as much as he does on the run. Yeah, nigga, because you had a 300-pound nigga land on his leg.
Right.
And nobody protected him from that. But if it was Tom Brady, they would have threw a 15-yard penalty and got the D tackle thrown out the game.
And changed the rules, so.
Right. So it's like, come on, like, stop the bullshit. It's like y'all only protect the white guys in the pocket. Y'all don't care about the niggas. We know.
They just mad because the blacks taking over. That's all that is.
That's what it is. In the pocket, out the pocket, anywhere.
That's what it is right now. Because Jalen Hurts right now is really like to blow this whole joint up. The way it's gonna be a black quarterback, it's gonna be a big succession of black quarterbacks coming in the league, taking over stuff. And they're gonna be just like Jalen Hurts, running the team.
Yeah,
but Darrell Williams don't get his credit at all. Darrell Williams, they went for the one for the Redskins. He don't get his credit at all. I be like, damn, the media.
Well, Doug was good.
Doug was a pocket.
I love Doug. Doug was good, but Doug wasn't on Warren Moon or Randall Cunningham's level. He was good.
He was really just a pocket passer.
He wasn't, but he was a good quarterback for them to win the Super Bowl.
I agree. You're absolutely right, Mr. X in Jamaica. He was a good quarterback. He could throw from the pocket.
That's why I tell everybody about. That's why when everybody bring up the fact that they don't like. I think if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Doug Williams and Warren Moon was in the same draft class.
I believe so. Warren Moon would have got drafted earlier, but they didn't pick him up, so he had to go to CFL. So I think when he came,
which is effed up.
Class.
It is.
I was like, damn. Warren Moon came in and turned the lead up. They just say, oh, you got to go to the. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real with as far as Doug Williams. The only reason why I felt like he got a shot is because I think Joe Gibbs was the one who gave him his shot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Because
that's why I always say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah. Because they didn't want Doug Williams and everything. Because Tampa, they treated him like shit. Like somebody sent me this thing about Giovanni Bernard, and I told them, dude, that's always been Tampa's media. They racist as hell. That's why St. Pete, we don't really mess with them. They're like very racist. They're racist in St. Pete too. So that was I understood what they did to Giovanni Bernard. Like they were being assholes to him. The media is very nasty down there.
HD, who you think is the best college team in history? Because my opinion is that Sean Taylor, Ed Reed, Jimmy Shock, that team right there, I feel like that was the best team in college history.
Miami?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to go back and look because Michigan has some teams, Penn State has some teams, USC has some teams. It's hard.
Yeah, you're right.
For that situation, I know HD. I know you ain't gonna like this shit, but on the real late 80s, early 90s, I have to go with Miami Hurricanes, bro.
Yeah,
they're up there. If they're not the number one, they're in the top three.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, bro. That's why when I saw that list they made back in like 2019, I think they had Texas as number one. I was like, bro, I get it.
Hey,
Texas can't beat none of the Miami teams at
That's
all.
what I said, bro. Texas,
Yeah,
they
what's
did
up?
their thing. Don't get me wrong. They did their thing. But against that, no, sir. Mm-mm.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100. It was Miami number one. The Seminoles, Florida Seminoles, was number two. The thing was that the Seminoles had a bunch of thug ass dudes on their team that kept on getting in trouble. If they didn't kept on getting in trouble, they would have beat Miami. But they kept on getting in trouble, so you had to put Florida Seminoles at number two and Miami at number one.
Well, Miami. Well, see, the thing about us is, Bowden turned us around because we were nothing but a doormat. So when he turned us around, we brought in Deion Sanders. Deion actually,
And that's another
people
thing. And that's
understand,
another thing that
Coach
made me mad
Prime,
about the whole Florida State thing. I'm
Deion.
like, bro, Deion Sanders turned your whole program around.
That's what I was gonna say, but okay. But yeah, Coach Prime turned our whole thing around, and he's the reason we started attracting like Derek Brooks and all of these athletes, Peter Boulware, all of these guys, Tay Cody, Peter Warwick. That's when we start getting the talent. We would have had Randy Moss and Lavernius Coles, but they got in trouble. Randy got in trouble for dragging that girl, I think, down the stairs or something. He whooped her and her man. He beat her and her man up. And then Lavernius, I forgot what happened to Lavernius. He did something crazy. And then we had down the line, we had a quarterback named Adrian McPherson. He was going to be probably one of the first dual threat quarterbacks that was going to come out, but he got in trouble, which was stupid. Like he bought some rims from the store and he got in trouble for buying some rims at a dealership.
What's
So
wrong with that?
The Seminoles, no, real talk. The Seminoles, they was right behind. They was right behind Miami. Like Miami was number one, Seminoles was number two. It's just that the Seminoles, you know what I'm saying, they just kept on getting in trouble, bro. They just kept on getting in trouble, getting in trouble, getting in trouble.
True.
And that's what set them back. Because if they didn't keep getting in trouble like that, they would have beaten the Miami team.
honestly, we would have beat the Miami teams. The reason we lost is because of our kicker, Wild left. We didn't have no kicker.
That was like twice, wasn't it?
No, it was more than
It kept
twice.
happening every time. It kept happening every time. It was like every time the game
Yeah,
got
that
close.
shit was crazy. I
Dog,
Like,
we used to
damn, that
beat
happened
Miami
again?
ass even with all those guys they paid for. Miami couldn't beat us. The reason we lost is because of the second half. We didn't play defense down the stretch. Then we keep the game close. We have a chance to win the game by a field goal or tie it. Our field goal kicker missed it while left. That's why if you see the years where we got a field goal kicker, we beat the shit out of Miami and Florida. They couldn't touch us.
Right.
They couldn't touch us. When we had Janikowski, we had Grammatica's brother, and then we had the other guy. I can't think of his name. He was at Tampa for a little bit. We would beat Miami. That's all we needed. Other than that, as far as running backs and like total defense, Bobby Bowden used to outcoach their coaches all the time. It's just we just suck because of the field goal kick.
You think he can outcoach Jimmy Johnson?
You said what, Mr.
I said you think he can count. I said you think he can coach out Jimmy Johnson?
You said Coach Prime?
Yeah, you think he can coach better than Jimmy?
You think Bobby Bowden
not really because he got to show me he could do it in the big games. Because the past two big games he hasn't been showing improvement.
Deion?
Yeah, he got to show me in the big games. Jimmy never lost the big games.
Nah, you right. He ain't losing college.
The big game. For some, Jimmy was clutch.
Well, I always say this. The reason why they lose in the big games because same reason. Well, last year they got complacent and they got too cocky. This year their defense was horrible.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that even your defense was horrible, you still got to pull them games out. I've seen Jimmy Johnson pull games out where they didn't play up to par.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to show that. Once he show that, I believe he's going to show that at Colorado. When he shows that, then you can start putting him on that level. But you know what I'm saying? I can't put him there right now. He had
And
two
what was you
back-to-back
saying?
years
Somebody
playing.
got in trouble for buying
Hey,
rings.
hey, you got one thing you got to say. Jimmy Johnson, he did his thing with Miami. He built that system up.
Yep.
I'm saying he built them up to where to where they is since today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
But
just
here's the
that.
thing. Here's my thing. Hey, I'm an AFC basketball.
Let me finish. It's
Oh,
just
go ahead.
I just felt like the Florida Seminoles, they were just right there. They were like right there with them niggas, and it's just that I don't know if they. I don't know if the NCAA had some type of hatred towards the Seminoles or
We're right there with them. They only got 2 more national titles than us. We got 3, they got 5. Like the only reason I'm telling you, the only reason we lost was because we didn't have a field goal kicker and we choked down the stretch. That was it. Other than that, the years we had our field goal kickers, the year when we had Chris Winkie and Warwick, we had I think Janikowski. And then the year we had Jameis, we had a kicker, I forgot his name. He was a beast too. And he went to Tampa, so he was decent for a while. So I'm saying whenever we had a kicker, we were straight. Miami only beat us by like field goals or like by 2 points. Like it's crazy. Like the other years they blew us out was when we were really bad. Like we didn't have no talent.
yeah.
But as soon as we got our talent back, like this year was like a good year for us because the past 2 years, we've been terrible. But this year we were able to do better down the stretch. So now we got to capitalize on it. We're ranked now. So now we got to capitalize on it to be able to make the playoffs, which I believe we can make the playoffs next year. We got the talent. We just got to add more talent to our team. But Florida State, we're only like two titles away from Miami, and we're tied with Florida. So we're right there with Miami. Miami just had 2 extra titles from that 2001 team, and then that other team that won.
I feel like that's the best team right there, that 2001 team to me. I seen that squad, I was like,
yeah, that squad was serious, bro.
Yeah, that
I was
squad
like,
was sick.
They
Yeah,
was serious. They was
that
serious.
squad was sick. You weren't beating that squad.
I wanted to root for the Seminoles over the Hurricanes, but it seemed like they favoritized the Hurricanes a little bit more than the Seminoles because
No, that wasn't it. No, they didn't like the Hurricanes. It's just that the Hurricanes, they just had they had a
better.
better team than we had.
Yeah.
That's it.
I just think that the Seminoles had a more the Seminoles had a more thuggish team that I liked it, and the Miami had a more like mainstream team that I guess they just went with the mainstream team and were like, okay, we're gonna favoritize these dudes.
They always give Miami everything because Miami got all them damn foreigners over there and shit, and then they got a beach. Like everybody thinks, like if you in Florida, dog, Miami niggas, we look at Miami like we look at Tampa. Ain't nothing but a bunch of flashy ass, finesse ass niggas. That's how we look at them. The niggas we look at is the niggas who bout that shit is us in Pinellas County, which we call it Pistol County, Jayville, Duval, Polk County, which is Lakeland and them. Nigga, West Palm Beach, them niggas get down. Lauderdale, that's who we really respect the most is Lauderdale. Because Lauderdale be on the same shit we be on. Yeah, Lauderdale be on the same shit we be on. Jacking your ass.
That like I was saying, man, like I'm like, damn, it's like it's like not saying that Miami ain't, Miami got their thugs and all that, but it's like from way back in the '90s, I always favored the Seminoles over the Hurricanes, even though they would give the Hurricanes more love than the Seminoles, and they were always over the Seminoles. I always liked the Seminoles more better because it
because
seemed like
you gotta remember we're Seminoles in Tallahassee. Ain't shit in Tallahassee but hills. It ain't shit out. It ain't shit out there. So Miami is
always favoritised Miami. They always favoritised. I'm like, hold on.
They favor Miami because it's exotic. Miami is exotic. They mainstream the Gators or the Taters because that's white. Like that's like Whitesville. Like even white people in Florida State be like, man, that's too white for me. Like Gainesville. That's why those teams, Florida State is like we're gritty, we get it out the mud. That's how we are. That's just how we
University
are.
of Florida ain't in Orlando.
You said who?
I thought University of Florida's in Orlando.
No, that's UCF. That's Central Florida. No, Florida's in Gainesville.
What part of Florida you from, HD?
West Florida's west side, St. Petersburg, Florida, south side, all day.
Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had got the geography of Florida messed up, bro. I used to think that I thought that where you was from was North Florida. I thought you was close by Duval County.
I thought that too. Q had to explain that to me.
No,
Q had to explain all of that
let
was like
me explain it. Let me explain it. My mother and my sister are born and raised in Duval. That's Jayville, or we call it Jacksonville. My father, God rest his soul, he's from Quincy, Florida. That's the country. That's right by Tallahassee. I was born in Atlanta, but I was raised in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's by Tampa.
Okay. Ain't Tampa like Central Florida?
No, that's West Florida.
West Florida.
Central Florida is Orlando and Polk County.
Yeah, I thought all that was like North Florida, and Q had to tell me like,
North Florida is Jacksonville and Lake City, Jacksonville, Tallahassee. That's North Florida. Then you got the Panhandle. The Panhandle is Pensacola and West Palm Beach and all of that.
Yeah, then that's when like I was talking to Q about that. Q told me, I'm like, so hold on. I said, wait a minute. If Orlando and all that is in Central Florida, he told me it take 4 hours to go to Miami. I'm like, 4 hours.
Yeah, it do, because Florida's not that big, dog. Florida's not big.
From the middle of the state. From the middle of the state.
No, if you listen, if you're Orlando, it takes an hour for me to get to Orlando from St. Pete. Miami, it takes 4 hours because if you take the turnpike is basically 85 south or 95 south, excuse me, 95 south. That'll take you down to Lauderdale, Lauderdale, Miami, and Hollywood, Hollandale, all of that shit.
So AD, how far is St. Pete from Jacksonville?
4 to 6 hours.
God damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to travel through Florida since the 90s. My geography of Florida is all fucked up now because my bad for that. My bad. But I used to always think This how messed up I was. I used to think that St. Petersburg was closer to North Florida.
No.
So,
St. Petersburg is the hold on, I'm gonna pull up the map right now. We finna do some geography. Don't go to
Bro,
sleep yet,
4
T.
hours, bro.
Don't go
That's
to
like
sleep. Don't
Charlotte
go
to
to sleep,
Atlanta.
T.
Charlotte to Atlanta is 4. It's 3 hours.
T
Like,
like, man, I'm about to fall asleep on y'all niggas. Y'all talking about all this shit.
where I'm at in Winston, from here to Atlanta is 4 hours. That's like 3 states.
cause now, how far are you from Fort Myers?
What you doing?
Oh, Fort Myers is less than an hour. That's about like 30 minutes almost, or almost an hour. 30 minutes
So,
to an hour.
so that's what's called West Florida.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm finna show you now. I'm finna break all this shit down.
Yeah,
Because if we was in Florida right now, niggas would be laughing at y'all right now.
yeah, because of,
Listen, they
All right.
gonna have me at 4
Can
hours.
y'all
I'm
see
like
it?
4 hours.
Hey, can y'all see it? Y'all can see the map? All right. So
uh,
here, you see the arrow where I'm pointing at? That's St. Petersburg. All right. This is North Florida, which you got Tallahassee, that's North Florida. You got Jacksonville, you got Lake City, you got Gainesville. Gainesville is like North Florida.
okay,
Ocala is like Central Florida, along with Orlando. As you see, Orlando's Central Florida. This where
oh,
I'm at, St. Petersburg, we West Florida, or we call it Pistol County. Down
oh,
here, is Sarasota. Down here is Fort Myers. This is where Coach Prime from, Fort Myers. So that's about 30 to an hour. Here to Kissimmee in Orlando, that's about an hour. And then here to Jacksonville, that's about 4 hours. Now from Orlando to Miami down here, that's 4 hours. So
okay,
y'all
Man,
see
Miami,
it?
like all the way down there. Like,
yeah,
Right, exactly.
yeah, because that's the strip right there, like on that bottom right hand corner. That's like the ocean
Right.
strip right
Yep,
there.
that's the strip. Yep.
okay. Cause when you hit I-95, you gotta remember if you hit I-95 South, they take you from Jacksonville all the way to Miami.
Correct.
Yeah, they take you from Jayville. That
Right.
that's the hoods, Jayville all the way to MIA.
Oh, Duval, Jayville, Duval is nothing but hood. Jacksonville ain't nothing but hood. Even the white people hood there. That's
Yeah,
all. That's all hood. Jacksonville is all hood. Miami, that's all your. That's all your flashy shit. Tampa and Miami are basically like your like flashy shit. Like we're mainly the like where they promote. Orlando, that's your amusement parks and shit, like Walt Disney, all of that shit. So that's Orlando. That's a tourist town. Is Orlando.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
where all you tourists go.
Florida bigger than what I thought it was.
hold on. Now, here's the thing. Orlando, you got Disney World and everything in Orlando, but Orlando, it's not all the way around tourists because you got certain sections of Orlando like Pine Hills, aka Crime Hill,
Yeah.
where they get
Yeah,
down.
I'm aware of Orlando
Yeah,
having a lot of
I
hood.
know that, but I'm just saying that you got a Popka as well. You got to mention a
Yeah.
Popka. So yeah, like you got your parts there, but I'm just saying for the white people or the soft ass people who watching this later, that there are some safe places in Orlando for you to be at if you're scary
Oh
as
yeah,
fuck.
oh
Yeah, I
Okay.
yeah.
know my parents was like, I know my parents like years ago, like in the early 2000s, my parents thought about moving to Oviedo. I think that's by Orlando,
Oviedo, yeah.
Oviedo, Florida.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's just another part of it. Yeah.
Hey,
Down
hey,
here,
hey,
mostly
hey,
now. You said
you
what?
you gotta remember me and what's his name? The what's his I forgot. I don't know the dude's name. No, you gotta remember our parents or what have you. then once they retired from their job, they moved to Florida.
Right, because that's all
So
Florida is, a retirement place. That's all
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, Florida doesn't have like a real good job market. South Carolina don't have a
No,
real good
it
job.
has
There's like a good
it has
amount of states that
no
don't have
job
good job
market.
markets, bro.
That's why I'm in Texas right now. There's
Unless
no
you
job
unless
market.
you work in real estate, then you can stay in Florida, bro.
Right,
yeah.
right. That's fact.
Because real estate, they got a big market for real estate.
I say the real hood of like Florida to me is Duval County. Duval County, Jacksonville, like that to me they go way harder than Dade County. You know what I'm saying? And that's only for dudes that really like, I guess
That's you not being from Florida, but
no.
the hoods in Florida. I'm just saying the hoods in Florida. St. Pete got a hood. Clearwater got a hood. Largo,
Oh,
Tampa got
I'm
a
saying,
hood.
all that got a hood, but I'm saying the media they keep on bigging up Dade County,
Because
where
everybody goes to Dade County
Because
because it's
everybody
Miami.
knows Dade
yeah,
County.
I'm saying the real dudes know that Duval County to me go harder than Dade County.
Man, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, and them go hard just as much as they do, bro. St.
You know
Pete,
what
they go
I'm saying?
just as hard as
I
they do.
I give a town. I give as far as the county and all that. I give that to Duval County more than I give to Dade. Not saying Dade County got its hard parts too. But I'm
Bro,
saying,
they all got their ways,
yeah,
bro. Like that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like Duval ain't the only one that go hard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. St. Pete
No. Here's
and
the
all
thing.
them.
Here's the thing. It's the thing I'm trying to say is that they try to pump up Dade County like over everybody, and I'm trying to tell people like, yo,
Oh,
Duval County,
They're not
Duval
doing that. They're not really doing. I never seen nobody doing that. I just seen people
yeah,
talk about Dade County because that's where everybody goes because it's Miami.
right.
yeah, but I just think that they try to big up Dade County more than Duval County, not knowing that Duval County to me just is a little bit more gutter than Dade County.
I mean,
That's just
no, that's not true. They're both gutter. It's just that Miami and Dade County, they just more flashy.
yeah,
Duval County
yeah.
ain't really flashy like that.
They
Them
not
is
flat at all. They not flat. Duval,
exactly. That's all. That's what I'm trying to explain to you is that they get down too.
yeah.
They get down too.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
they get down. No, don't get me wrong. They County get down, but it's just like I don't know. It's just sometimes I guess in the hip hop world or whatever the hell, they try to be like
Because
Dade
that's
County.
because a lot of rappers is from
because
Miami.
okay because you got to understand Dade County and everything, their market, they have a better market than everybody else. You understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
rapping wise, everybody knows about Dade County because you got to understand people from up north, out west, the majority of them go to Miami
yeah.
because
They go to
Miami is
Miami.
a hot spot and is very exotic.
Yeah,
Jacksonville, Duval, niggas don't go there because you gonna get either robbed, snatched, killed, everything. Saint
yeah,
When people come to that area in St. Pete, they go to Tampa. They don't go to St. Pete. You even got people in Tampa like hoes we used to mess with back in the day. We tell them we from the Berg. They not coming over there to see us because they already know how I get down out there. So that's what I'm saying is that tourists know Tampa, they know Orlando, they know Dade County. They don't
yeah,
mess with the other spots because those other spots they already know because they got either family members or they got somebody who's a friend who done been down there and experienced it. So all I'm saying is the media can make Dade County look like this, and Dade County do get down.
yeah,
Opalaka, Pork and Beans, North Miami, them niggas get down. Pahokee get down. Lauderdale get down, nigga. Hollywood, all of them niggas get down. But
Yeah.
mainstream, that's why I tell people, listen to mainstream all you want to. Your ass can go by Belgrade, you can go by Naples, Fort Myers, you'll get your shit knocked off. That's all I'm saying. You got to be careful wherever you go in Florida, because everybody around there is on high alert. You come around there thinking you run shit, you get that's anywhere you go to. So all I'm saying is Dade County may be like that because it's exotic. It's a lot more tourists that be there as well as foreigners. Because you got to remember, Miami got Jamaicans, Haitians, Cubans. They got people from the DR, people from Puerto Rico, Colombia. They all flood Miami. So Miami is going to be known more because of that global and that many people that's down there. Jacksonville, like you're saying, Jacksonville is just strictly hood, like straight Jackin City. Like you gonna get jacked if you live in Jacksonville. You gonna get jacked at least once, twice, maybe 3 times while you there. That's just how I go. Your car will be broken into. Your place will get broken into. So it happens. That's just how that get down. St. Pete the same way. You will get your ass robbed and stole off on. All of that shit. So mainstream.
No, their hating level is like on Trey's times a million.
Nigga, nah, they worse than Trey, nigga. Them niggas actually got pistols. Them niggas will actually run up on you and shit. They worse than Trey, nigga. Trey,
I'm aware of Jacksonville because I know somebody from that lived there.
No, Trey will give you a chance to talk back. These niggas ain't giving you no chance to talk. They jacking your ass, taking everything. You hope your ass can make it home with your drawers on, nigga. That's all.
It's just to me that it just well to the real street dude that don't pay attention to the media, they would tell you like Duval County.
They're like this is my thing.
I don't know how you heard about Duval. How you heard about?
The real street dude that's not sucking into the media or whatever, they will tell you Duval County go a little bit harder than Dade County.
There is no media. I don't know where you hearing that from.
I'm gonna say it like this. I heard about Dade County.
No, listen. Niggas, a lot. You gotta understand. Well, you know what? I don't know how
you
y'all.
Know who telling them that? You want to know who telling them that? Other niggas who's from Dade County. It ain't no media.
But all I'm saying
is niggas from Dade County that feel like
Listen. Biggest city. Duval is the biggest city in Florida. So
listen, LB. Listen here. Them niggas from Dade County. They would tell you niggas from Duval County go a little bit harder, nigga. If you really out there, if you really out there, them niggas from Duval County go a little bit. I'm not trying to take nothing from Dade County. Lord of mercy, I'm not trying to take nothing from Dade. I'm just saying, Duval County. The real street niggas tell you
all I can tell you is go to Little Haiti and ask them. That's all I can tell you, nigga.
No, Little Haiti go hard. Little Haiti go hard. I'm just saying is that you know what it is with me? I'm just sick and tired of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Hyping up the media bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know. They don't really know all the hoods and all that stuff like that. But
I don't know what this media that you're talking about. The only people I know that talk about their city like that is niggas that's from there. like Ross and them and whatever. Like they be saying all that.
Well, Ross ain't a real nigga from there, so he's.
I mean,
he
you know
ain't-
what I mean.
Ross don't even. Ross don't even-
You know what I mean? Like gunplay and all that. Like, yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, just Ross wasn't in it. Like
Like,
Ross not even
I
real. Like
remember. Only thing I really know about Dave County is they hate the fact that everybody come down to Miami and they think, oh, Miami is all beaches and front water and all
right,
that. They be like,
exactly.
nah, that's not
Exactly.
the real.
That's,
That's not the real
that's,
Miami.
that's what I'm trying to say is that
I'm
dog.
trying to figure
Like
out who thinks that.
Dade County, I know Dade County niggas. They is not admitting that shit that Duval go harder. They ain't admitting. You can ask Q. Q from down there with me. Ain't
I'm
no
just trying to
Dade.
figure
Hey
out
Q.
who's saying all this.
Hey Q. Well, his shit buffering, but I'm saying is that every nigga from Dade County I know ain't ever in their life gonna say the Duval go harder.
Yeah, I like well,
Florida
like
is
people
Florida
like the only
is
people that don't
five-flag
know
niggas.
is people that just oblivious. Like, dog, like
Right. I don't.
like of course Miami got hoods. Like,
And do you
Bruh,
know how I
only
really
nigga
heard
that think
about
that's
Duval
oblivious.
County?
Like, dog.
Do you really know how I heard about Duval County? Lil Duval. That's the only
Yeah,
person I knew that was from there.
yeah, that's my
yeah, but Lil
introduction to North
Lil
Florida,
Duval a
like
bitch though. He a
Jacksonville and
little
all that.
bitch. Lil Duval. Lil Duval. Lil Duval. He a bitch. They don't even. They look at him like whatever.
But and then like all the areas that's around, like
I'm
all
gonna
the
give it
areas
a
that's
lot of
around
people
there,
that
like
talk. A
Polk,
lot of people that
like
just
Polk
say
County.
that
I know
about
about Polk
Miami.
County
Thinking South,
because Ray from Polk
South
County.
They're not thinking North Miami. Like,
No, but I'm saying like the mainstream media only talks about Dade County because of being exotic and the beaches and all of that. That's what I'm trying to say.
no, they
That's
just
it.
built the they just built that
They don't
that
talk about the
Bentley
hood.
residency.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
But
because like
Miami,
a lot of
but
people
Miami
don't like. Because I
Dade.
learned this. I
Hey
learned
Q, your
this like I
mic
think
working,
like a
Q?
year ago. I think I learned like a year or so ago.
So
Like
Q, let me
Miami is
ask you a
split in
question,
half.
Q.
Like,
Hey Q, let me ask you a question. Would a Dade County nigga would a Dade County nigga give Duval that much props talking about Duval go harder than them cuz?
No, all the niggas is.
yeah, I don't know what
niggas
you're
is
talking
Exactly.
rooted.
about.
That's
I've
what I'm
never heard that
saying.
in my
I
life.
ain't never heard a Dade County nigga say that. A Dade County nigga will fight before he say that. He'll die before he say that shit.
I'm not even from there. I know that. That's why I was like, what is this nigga
Right.
talking
I
about?
don't believe that.
And they
Nah.
definitely not tell you that now with these young niggas. These young
Nah.
niggas definitely not saying that. So it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm going off of is that these niggas. Look, I'm trying to break this all the way down. They try to promote Dade County like it's the hardest county as far as mainstream
I want
as
to know
legal.
who they is. That's like the first question we
Man,
gotta get down to. Who is
they,
they?
who is they?
Who
No,
is they?
listen, Kate. You stop interrupting when I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like, stop doing that. Interrupting when I'm talking, because that's some real boy shit that you're doing, bro.
Oh shit!
Stop that shit.
All right. Go
All
ahead.
right, okay, nigga doing some sucker ass shit.
No, go ahead, Jamaica. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying the way they promote Dade County, they promote Dade County like it's the hardest county in Florida, and I'm like, oh, it's not like that. I'm saying, y'all know that there's other hard parts of Florida or what have you, but the way they promote Dade County, so much like it's the hardest county, it's the this and that, so forth and so on, and not knowing that in the state of Florida, you got counties like Duval County and maybe other counties that go a little bit harder Dade County, but it's just not known. It's just not known unless you're a real street dude that really knows what's really going on. That's not sucked up into this media bullcrap. You see what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to go
100%.
for. You see?
Like, yeah, okay, yeah. It's like you gotta think about it like this way. As far as I think how you seeing it, like we don't have other like in our culture, as far as hip hop or whatever, as far as Florida wise, like who the main county that put us as far as our state on the map was Dade County,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is Luke and them boys,
Uncle Luke.
two live crew.
True
Yeah.
Live
You
Cool.
know what I'm
Uncle Luke.
saying?
Yeah, Uncle
Uh,
Luke.
uh,
True Live Cool. Most definitely.
yeah, and then underneath that tree was your JT Monies, your
Mm-hmm.
Trick Daddy,
Yeah.
Trina under that tree. You know what I'm saying? All of them come from. So far as like, when you say Zay, it's like we never had other rappers like that. That far as like blew up like that, far as in the state of Florida, which is you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what I mean. And then later down the line, then you had your Plies, which is from Fort Myers. You got Plies.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got Rod Wave, which is from St. Pete. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? You got Rod Wave. You got and then later. So but yeah,
So
far
they're
as
gonna
like they
call. So they're gonna call Dade out more because of
yes
the
because
influence it had. But
yeah
Florida, like that. That's what I was trying to say. That's why the mainstream mainly brings out Dade is because it's exotic and it's basically put us as a state on the map. But when
yeah
we're in the state of Florida, I'm just trying to say all of us are individuals. Like if you look at Georgia,
yeah
everybody in Georgia click up when it come to music or anything they're doing entertainment wise. Florida,
Yeah.
everybody got their own side, their own spot. We
yeah.
don't mess with this side, they don't mess with us and
Yeah, it's
stuff.
no unity. It's no unity.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
no
unity
unity.
where we
Yeah,
from.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's no togetherness. So
yeah,
but Miami, out of everybody, mainly showed togetherness as far as Uncle Luke and all of them coming out. Plies had to go
true.
basically with Miami so he can get out there with Slip and Slide and
Yep,
them out there.
yep.
But
Correct.
him
Cause
being
he
from
knew he
Fort
wasn't gonna
Myers,
make it.
put the west side of Florida, us, Sarasota, St.
Yeah,
Pete, Tampa, Clearwater, put all us on the map. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? When he started blowing up.
yep,
So
yep.
that's what I'm saying is that, yeah, mainstream is always going to say Dade is this and that because, I mean, they earned it. They got the most
Yeah.
pub. But if you're talking about like from in the state, like there's no like hood harder than hard and that. And plus, in my opinion, nigga, I've been around West Palm Beach niggas out of like them niggas go hard just as much as Jayville,
Oh yeah,
MIA,
yeah,
everybody,
Oh
St.
yeah.
Pete.
yeah,
St.
Oh yeah.
Petersburg, we go hard, dog, with anybody in the state.
yeah.
Tampa got
Shit.
niggas that go hard out there. Clearwater
Yeah,
got niggas that go
Orlando.
hard out there. It's just that you don't know that because it's not broad stream or mainstream like that because
Yeah,
we haven't
correct,
really had anything big blow up out of there.
Hey, I already
correct.
know. I already know.
Hell, because what? Oh my god.
West Palm Beach. I know West Palm Beach and all that. They got them suckers. They go hard too.
Oh yeah, them
You know
niggas
what
go
I'm
way
saying?
hard.
Yeah,
They be
Yeah,
thinking,
they go hard
it's
too.
West. See, another thing people get misconstrued. West Palm Beach. They think just because it say West Palm Beach, they're like, oh man, they don't do that over there.
Okay.
What it is,
yeah.
HD, what it is, HD, is that they're just not promoted. You know what I'm saying? As far as Dade County is, like when you were saying,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
we saying.
That's
Yeah,
that's that's the
like
truth.
bro, it's a lot of places in the U.S. that's like
Yeah,
that, bro. Like
right.
I seen some on YouTube the other day. They going hard in Alaska. Oh my God. I laughed.
Bro,
I was
they
like,
go
wait a
hard
minute.
everywhere.
You be
That's
telling
what I'm
me
They
saying.
go hard
they
They go
everywhere. So
hard
for the
everywhere, bro.
point to say that
It's
one
just
part is
that.
further than the other, that's very dangerous to say. And you say that to the wrong person, you're getting your head knocked off.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Straight
what I'm
up,
saying.
straight up.
So that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, like Duval got niggas and all that stuff, but you know what I'm saying. But I know niggas from Dade, my partner from Opelika. I got people out there in North Miami. Man, them niggas there get down. Lauderdale, right up the road, they get down. You know what I'm saying? Like Belglade, nigga. We ain't even talk about the small towns. We ain't even bring them niggas up. So that's what I'm saying. Is that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even bring up Deltona. See, everybody talk about Daytona, nigga. You don't want to be found Deltona.
Yeah.
Doing the wrong thing. See, everybody be like, I thought it was Deltona. What's that? You don't want to go there.
That's true.
Don't go there.
Because you know what I'm saying, when everybody say Volusia County, the
like
first
it's
thing
just
come to
certain
your mind
areas
is
like
Daytona. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because it's
Daytona
like
Beach.
certain
You know what I
areas
mean?
they be thinking like, oh man, it's nothing around here. It's a small. Oh no.
Yeah, right. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Hey, Volusia County got some hard ass areas too. I know about that myself.
Yeah.
Volusia
You
County,
got D-Land, you got Deltona, you got Daytona, you got
yeah, I know
you
that.
got Orange City, you got man, I could keep going on. Yeah, man.
Shit,
Yeah.
hey, tell them about
Yeah.
Punta Gorda, Q.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I got a cousin stay up Punta Gorda.
Tell about Punta
Yeah.
Gorda. Hey, don't think that Punta
Yeah.
mean that Punta don't mean you ussy down there. I'm just letting you know that.
Yeah.
Tell about Punta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah, it's hard places everywhere. You can't say like one place is harder than that because everywhere,
Right, it ain't that. That's what
everywhere
I'm
is like
saying.
that.
Yeah.
Especially having
But we
another
just the
hood
culture.
say that about
Yeah,
another opposite, another op
it's just
hood.
culture
Like what?
wise. Yeah, just culture wise, music wise, we never had nobody. You know what I'm saying? They was the first to
Right,
put us
exactly.
on, and then later on it spread out for us. You know what I'm saying? Because like HD said, in Florida, like we don't help our own, which is so stupid. We just so stupid, dog. We don't
We
help
are,
our own
dog. We
like
dumb
that.
as hell. Like Florida, like we, dog. Like if we actually would like stick together and came together, dog. Like
A
we would
lot
have
of
been
them gotta leave
destroying.
or go to Atlanta or
We,
Houston, then come back.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's what they do, though. But see,
Like look what they did to what's the
We
name?
should, for
Look
LB,
what they
we
did to
shouldn't even
Triple
have to.
X. It's like
Right,
that.
but we shouldn't even have to do that. See, that's the
Exactly.
problem. Like we shouldn't
Yeah.
even have to do that. Like we could create our own thing down here. Like the shit is
Exactly.
crazy. We got talent in sports, music, anything we put our mind to, we conquer it. We just don't stick together. And then like we got crackers holding us down. They don't want us to blow up like we want to. They want to keep it Whiteville as much as possible. They done messed up on the club scenes in Tampa. They done made that shit homosexual out.
Yeah. And
We
Ybor City.
dominate.
And
We
Ybor City.
dominate the
Yeah.
clubs like
Yeah,
that.
Ybor.
yeah, well, it got. Wait a minute, you said a lot of the clubs in Tampa is homosexuals now?
And
Yeah,
Ybor
dog.
City.
Ybor
Yeah.
City.
Ybor.
Ybor
Yeah.
City is nothing but homoville.
Yeah. It's a
Nothing
little.
but homoville.
That's
Yeah.
Ybor
why I
City.
said, and people just thinking, somebody had to explain this to me that was actually from the Atlanta area. And like, dog, it's not that we have homosexuals. There's a lot of homosexuals that move into the city that because of the population. That's why a lot of people say, oh, it's a lot of homosexuals in Atlanta. A
Yeah.
lot of those homosexuals is not from here.
Very,
They
very.
Hey,
move out there.
Yeah.
last time I was in Tampa was about, I think it was about 98,
Oh
97.
damn.
Oh, that's
Damn.
long. That's a
Long
long
time.
time ago.
Yeah, that's the last time I was
I
in Tampa.
probably was about 3 or 4 years old.
Damn.
Last time I was in Tampa was about 98, 97. And I didn't see no homosexuality activity there at all when I was in Tampa.
Yeah,
it
but that
done
was
changed now.
98, nigga. That's when
That
all the
was
straight people
98
was
when it
at.
was
That was 98. I'm talking about nigga. That
Yeah.
shit is Rainbow
If you
City.
would,
Yeah.
If you was homosexual, people didn't
you
know it.
was in the closet in the you was in the closet in the 90s and the 2000s. You was in
Hell,
the
they promoted hard. And he works in Orlando. A lot of restaurants, special like they got the rainbow flag, like even on their they're promoting even on their business
Oh,
doors. They have it even on their
I
door.
remember.
Like,
I remember when I seen they had like a rainbow thing. I think it was mayonnaise. Man, I said, bro,
you
come
know what I
on, man.
mean?
This is getting
that's how it is, and that's how it is out here, like out in Manhattan. Like you got like downtown Manhattan, you got like a lot of the stores with the rainbow sign, like
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Which is what HD was saying, like far as like the music, even Kaya said the same thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Kaya
she
from
tried.
Tampa. It's
yeah. Kaya from Tampa, you feel me?
Tampa,
So
and
she
she said
put
the
that
same
area
thing.
on the map, but she couldn't really get no love because it was so much hate in
Exactly.
Tampa, dog, in St. Pete.
Yes,
Like
yes.
niggas was hating on her. The bitches was definitely hating on her.
Yep.
Like if they would have actually got behind
Oh,
her, man, Kaya
Exactly.
she
I
could
didn't
have
even know she was
influenced
from
another.
Florida. I didn't know that till like
look,
years
y'all.
later,
I'll never
Kaya from
forget.
Tampa. She
15.
right
Like,
across
I
the
will never
bridge.
forget.
She right
Yeah.
across the
I
bridge
will
from
never forget when she
yeah, I
was
didn't know she
beefing
was
with
from Florida
Jackie
till
O.
like 15 years later. Like with her
Nigga,
Yeah.
you
and
couldn't
shit,
tell from
bro.
the accent, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
This nigga
Yeah,
said
man.
no.
And she went to like
I'll
she
never
had to
I
go to
mean,
forget.
as
I'll
an
never
Arizona.
forget what they did
11-year-old,
to
it
Kyle.
sounded all the same
What?
to me. As an 11-year-old, I think that song came out, I was like 11.
Oh, you was a kid when that
I
song
thought.
came out.
Well, I thought she was. I was like, oh, I was like, she probably from Miami, just like the rest of them is.
No, she's from Tampa.
Hold on, now when my back come out? 2001?
Yeah, about 01,
Yeah, I'm
02.
probably like 11, 12 when that came.
Even my dumb ass knew Kyle was from Florida. But she said,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how LBA know
And I was
that.
like, I was
When I
like,
hear South, I just
and
back then when I hear South, I just know South, like Atlanta. Like that's all I knew was Atlanta. That was it back then.
Mhm.
Like early 2000s, that all I knew was Atlanta, bro.
hey, LB, how old are you?
33.
Oh man, you almost close to
Oh
my
no, my
nephew.
nigga, my
You
back
close,
came out.
you close to my nephew's age,
Probably was
man.
like 14, nigga, 15.
No.
Cause my back came out.
He ain't come out no 14. Heck no.
Nah,
No,
hell
No.
I'm
no. That
talking
shit
about
came out.
when he was like 14 or 15. That's what I'm
He was,
saying. Cause dog, we was out of high school by then, Q. When
Yeah.
my back came out.
Yep.
Well, I graduated in
I
04.
was in middle school
Yeah,
when
I
that song
graduated
came
in
out. I
Oh,
was
you
04
in
out
was
of
in
high
middle
middle
school.
school?
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
was
was
I was
about
about
to
in
graduate high
7th, 8th
school when
grade
that
when that
song
came
came
out.
out.
no, I was because I graduated high school 2004. So
Oh, I graduated 03, so
I
yeah,
had
you
to
a
come.
young
yeah,
buck.
And so it had
I
to come out
graduated.
03, 04.
I
Yeah, you
graduated.
a young buck. Yeah, you a
I,
young buck, 04.
I graduated. I graduated in 03.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
okay. So you with
Yeah,
that
yeah.
old
Q a young buck, he 04.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah.
T was like 76, you know what I'm saying? He older than all of us.
Yeah.
Or like 86.
Yeah,
What
because
you say,
freaking what
T?
you
I
gotta
said
think
more
about
like 86.
yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
think about it though. Far as you got to think about even like Leon County. Nobody put on Leon County for his music wise but T-Pain. He kind
Yeah,
of helped me.
exactly. His bitch ass.
Yeah, I know,
But
right?
he put Leon County on for real though. You right.
Yeah, he did. You know what I mean?
And then I was like, man, where is Tallahassee? It was like, that's in Florida. I said, Florida?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's North Florida.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean?
Hey, hey, AD, let me tell you how bad my geography was. I thought that Fort Myers was in North Florida.
Hell no, that shit
Nah.
West Florida.
Yeah.
My dumb ass,
My
my dumb ass
geographic was so bad. Yeah, your geographic was bad, but mine was so bad, bro. I actually thought Fort Wayne was in Florida. But I was like, dog, Fort Wayne, that sounds like Florida.
What is Fort Wayne? What is that?
It's in Indiana. It's in Indiana. It's Fort Wayne,
Damn,
Indiana.
nigga,
I
like
thought it was in Florida.
region. You in the wrong region. Like,
I was like,
said you in the wrong region, nigga.
Like you
The
in the
hell
I
you
was
shit. Like,
Wow. Yeah, no. Yeah, you got your Central Florida. That's what me and HD from like Central Florida, as far as your Tampa, Clearwater, Orlando.
I mean, when I was younger, I thought it was just splitting like two halves, North Florida, South Florida, and that's it.
No, you got
like
your Daytona,
that was it. That's what I thought. Like, bro.
all that. Central Florida, Apopka.
Central Florida, Q. We on the west side of Florida.
I thought Q from Orlando.
Yeah, I'm
Q
Orlando.
is from Orlando. We Central Florida.
Yeah, I'm Central. Yeah.
And then Southern Florida is like Miami, Hollandale.
Fort Lauderdale, all that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, Q, did you ever see? You looked at the thing I sent you, like that Bentley residency in Miami.
Yeah. What about it?
Nah, I'm just saying because that shit fire, though.
Oh yeah.
I think it's in Hollywood, Miami.
Yeah, it's in Hollywood. Yeah.
I know that's like a hot spot a lot of people moving to too.
Yeah. Man, they done built. Man, they building a freaking a Tesla place out here too.
They building a what?
Tesla.
Oh, a Tesla dealership.
You might as well.
Factory.
Sure.
Oh, you might as well get ready for that.
Yeah,
no, they got I think they created like a whole factory here in North Carolina for EVs.
Wow.
I think it's like not Tesla, but it starts with a V. It starts VinFast or whatever, that EV company. VinFast.
And LB, you in North Carolina?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What
That nigga said that shit so bad.
I was living in Charlotte.
He must have been a bad area of North Carolina for him to say it like that.
I live in Winston-Salem. This is where Chris Paul is from. Then I lived in Charlotte too.
I'm saying, where you?
I'm in Winston now.
Oh, you in Winston now?
Okay.
Yeah, it probably sounds like that. Sounds like a bad area.
I gotta get out of here. It's so boring. I can't stand being bored.
He's supposed to be
in Greensboro. Changed. Like I haven't partied in Greensboro in like 2009 or something like that. Greensboro, like